we are back with more EVO 2020 action. Samurai Shodown on deck, top 8, ready to go down. Once again, I am your host, Hell Pockets, joined by the illustrious Aru, man. How you feeling this Saturday afternoon?
Feeling pretty good, bro. I'm like, I can't believe we're here already, man.
Dude,
it's like,
I know, right?
It's it was a crazy day of pools and semifinals actions yesterday. Mm-hmm. We barely survived,
Dude,
barely
it was
made
a
it back
grind,
to the hotel.
dude. Like I felt like I was up there with a lot of those dudes just sweating it out.
I know, right? I was losing my voice and everything, and like we still got 3 hours of
and all the good stuff's coming now.
Exactly. So I cannot wait to see what they have in store for us. Man, the top 8 that we have assembled today is phenomenal.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It indeed is. And it's from various different backgrounds. We got people from KOF. We got people from Koihime Muso, apparently. We've got people from all over the place playing Samurai Shodown in top 8. And the most telling thing is that it's all Japan. Mm-hmm. There are no international players here in top 8. I'm not saying that they couldn't have been, but in the last EVO showing for Samurai Shodown, it was much more diverse, and Japan was nowhere to be seen. And they have absolutely swept the competition here today.
Yeah, absolutely. It's pretty incredible. Like the level of play here in Japan, they play very, very clean, calculated,
right.
Less like emotional like we see over in the West, in my opinion.
Entirely.
Yeah. So I can't wait to see what they have in store for us. Really. The player that I'm most looking forward to watching, though, is Score. Obviously, everybody's watching this guy.
Everybody's got eyes on Score.
Yeah, this guy, I called him the perfect player many, many times before. He's so good, and he's a really nice guy, too.
Yeah, great personality.
If all that wasn't enough, he's also a super nice guy. So I can't wait to see what he's got in store for us. He's going up against Gamera, it looks like.
Gamera, right? And shout out to the Brett. Shout out to Hella Brett. But he actually informed us that Gamera is not poverty, but rather anime footsie fighter champion. One of the best players in Koihime Muso, one of the best-known players in Aquapaza.
Yep.
This guy has quite a pedigree behind him, even before Samurai Shodown.
Yeah, that's true. So this guy, no slouch, obviously. You see him right now on the screen. He is sitting down. I think they're getting ready to play. This will be the first match of our top 8 on winner's side, of course. So both these players have not lost yet in the tournament.
He's got his work cut out for him right now because this is a pro tour. This is an esports tour for SNK World Championship stuff. The winner is going to qualify, but Score has already qualified. He basically hasn't stopped qualifying since the season began. He was nowhere to be seen in the brackets in EVO Worlds, but as soon as the season started, no one could stop Score, it seemed like. Only road bump he ran into was Didimo KOF and Frosty Faustings, and I got to be honest, that's just one out of how many tournaments that he's been to.
Yeah, he's got a pretty damn good track record, that's for sure.
Still the man to beat here.
Yeah. And you can see it, too. He's still in top 8. He's in winner's side, so he is definitely a strong player. He plays a very oppressive style. He plays Alamaru, of course, and very well known for the way that he uses the rage to put the fear in you and force you to make...
If it wasn't already there anyway,
exactly.
right?
Yeah. But he'll run at you with this rage, and then he forces you to react somehow. And he'll basically guess what you're about to do and then use the perfect response to make you eat as much damage as possible.
And then the scary part is, that he's going to be right 3 times out of 4. And that's where the fear comes in,
It's terrifying, man. This guy is ridiculous. But Gamera, of course, he plays a very compact, defensive style, reactive, footsies-based. He plays Shiki. And it's kind of a clash of styles that we're going to be seeing.
It is a little bit. Gamera not going for the big damage almost all the time. He's going to nickel and dime as much as he can.
Yeah, he doesn't jump very often.
He does not.
Yeah.
But I imagine that Score is going to say that's perfect for me because that means you're going to be reacting to everything I do, and that's my play style. That's my wheelhouse.
Right. He'll force you to guess and outguess you. So
unless you beat me to the punch, this is going to be my day.
Yep. So I guess they're getting right into it, man.
Here we go.
Wait. EVO Japan top 8 starting right now.
Only in Japan, people.
In the Hall of Minerva.
All right, they're ready to get into it. And there we see Gamera just going for that run slide. The run slide kick, he's been doing that a lot.
Yeah, it's a very safe poking option, and it forces them to block low. Doesn't do much damage, but gets you the knockdown. So, oh, wow. Runs right into the fireball.
Oh, there it is. And now he's going to be looking for Gamera to probably jump back the next time he dashes at him, and I bet you it's going to be a run-up DP or a run-up jump heavy.
Yeah, absolutely. And now he also has the corner position. Wow, that was such a good whip punish right there.
Yeah, it was, but he did not get the cancel off of that. Shiki with a far-canceling normal medium slash.
Yeah, and it's a very easy way to convert into a lot of damage and knockdowns for her.
Definitely. Whoa!
Trade.
Great minds think alike, right?
Yep. Yeah, you notice, nice DP. Gamera, of course, very good reactions. Good defensive style player, like we've been saying.
It's important, too, because he gives himself time to see those things. A lot of players like to be thinking about their maneuvers a couple steps ahead, but Gamera's always thinking about, give me something to look at. Give me something to like react to, and I will do so.
And that was the first jump forward that we saw. Oh, no! Not a great throw attempt from Gamera. He did a little bit too early.
Uh-oh.
Runs right into the standing medium poke.
And score was just a wall for half of that game,
yeah, you know,
and a buzzsaw for the other half.
We were talking about how aggressive he could play. He was kind of beating Gamera at his own game.
Yeah, he got that life lead, and he was like, I'm going to chill now.
Yeah, man.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, both these. Oh, no. Gamera's rage runs out, but Score still has the rage meter.
He definitely doesn't want to give up an obvious jump because he will eat he would have eaten a WFT.
Yeah. Playing a lot more cautiously than I normally see from Score. Nice throw from Gamera.
Well, this is top 8. Everybody here has scratched and clawed to get their way up into the upper echelon of these brackets.
And that's one thing that we just saw. Gamera used the run to run underneath Haomaru's jump arc and hit him from behind. That's a very high-level anti-airing tactic, and you're going to see that a lot, I think. This is top 8.
Yeah, shout-outs to the patch that allowed you to do that finally, because remember the walk speed in the original version in 1.0?
Yeah, the walk speeds were very slow.
It was trouble.
Oh no, that's going to catch it!
Oh.
And right, just like that, Score's in a position to steal this round away.
Oh, man. But at the same time, Gamera can just run away. There's 19 seconds left.
That's true. He's got
will Score spin the beat, though.
Oh, and just, runs into this the running slide of Shiki. Very well placed from Gamera.
That was a rare risk from Gamera where he actually had the distance game. There was no reason to go in. The round was almost over.
Yeah, but he felt it, man. He felt it, and he guessed right. So.
Yeah. That's what this game be about.
Yep. Very read-heavy game.
No DP?
Yeah, no DP that time. You're right.
I would have touched it.
I noticed they're just defending a lot. The instant block. You see the little blue hit spark.
Oh, yeah.
Like that. So you're going to see that a lot as well. Builds a little bit of rage when that happens.
And they're not going for the guard cancel rollback in those situations because that does build extra meters, so they just kind of want to hold them back in neutral.
Poking at each other in the close range. You see them disengage so frequently from each other once they get close range like that.
Well, yeah, because they both know that they both have great normals for like maximum damage up close.
That's right, yeah. Very high risk game once you're that close. Gamera teleporting out of the corner. Very good awareness from him.
Yeah, there is some tricky stuff you can do with that teleport. Because it can go in 3 different directions.
Oh, wow. Punishes the recoil with the far B. Score is going to take that into note next time he goes for a poke like that.
Oh, he's fishing for the deflect.
Yeah, that's right. In this game, block stun isn't end-all, be-all. You can cancel out of certain block stuns.
Oh.
Wow.
I think Gamera might be showing you too much.
2 seconds past.
Oh,
no! Oh,
he caught him. That's right. This is not 1.0 anymore.
No, he could have gotten it. Oh, no, and he just wastes his E-Sen. Doesn't die yet, but that is going to be curtains.
Whoa! Actually, I wonder if that would have touched, would that have killed him? Would the time would have stopped after that SSM?
Yeah, the time stopped during the animation.
That would have been insane. Well, the first match going to Score nonetheless.
Yeah, and a nail biter.
Let's talk about that rage explosion, though.
He used the rage explosion. It has some invulnerability, but it also has like a hitbox attached to it. And the hitbox went through Haomaru's Dragon Punch invulnerability, so that's why it didn't like blow him backwards.
Oh,
upwards,
okay.
You know?
I thought it caught him in the air. Okay.
No, it didn't do that.
Wow.
So he actually had a chance to use the E-Sen right away and take the round.
Gotta be ready for those. Gamera caught on his heels.
Absolutely.
Whoa, who's mashing harder?
Wow.
Always Score.
Score's a masher, huh?
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm just kidding.
Gotta stay ready, my brother.
You're right. Nice
there it
Dragon
is.
Punch. You saw it coming a mile away.
Yeah, man, those bad jumps. Jumpers.
Nice little poke there. Oh, jumped over the fireball, goes low.
He jumped low K, all right.
No Dragon Punch there.
Probably didn't believe in, probably thought he was too low to the ground.
Yeah, you see them very content to just take little pokes once they get close and then back off.
You gotta believe Gamera definitely taking stock of the clock right there, even with the live lead.
The autocorrect Dragon Punch, very nicely done. Oh, he had a big read there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, boy.
Right back at you from Score.
Oh, there he goes, that horizontal Dragon Punch setting up the Oki.
Yep. Nice.
What?
Standing medium, pokes him out of the air.
Yeah, what a great anti-air.
Yep.
All right, Score trying to get that life lead back.
Yeah, you see Score has that rage. He's being very oppressive with it right now. He's got the life lead.
Ooh, oh, no, that's going to be big.
That's going to cost him. That might cost him this round even if Gamera can run away for 3 seconds.
Oh, he's got it. That's Gamera's round. Score can't do anything here. Ooh, again. Don't reach. I teach. Ooh,
oh, my God.
Enough.
Right down to the wire. What is happening right now?
We're back to the same old story. No DP again.
Yeah, you can tell his focus is elsewhere whenever he misses those.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, Gamera's just like, maybe he's just like, okay, I want you to come in because you're gonna disengage anyway, and I just want to confirm that you will backdash after a jump and that gets blocked.
Oh no, and another missed anti-air attempt from him. This is a little bit uncharacteristic.
Yeah, I'm wondering though, what's he looking for that he's not getting the DP?
He's definitely afraid of Haomaru's run-up game right now. So
yeah.
He's putting a lot of attention on that.
Oh wow! Definitely jump heavy opportunity.
Very costly slide whiff from Score. Got crossed up in the air.
Gamera kind of playing with lead feet here, but it's working out nonetheless. He's getting the damage, and he's backing up. Wants the life lead, doesn't care about timing up, but there's 28 seconds left on the clock nonetheless.
Yeah, you see how scared he is of that Haomaru in rage. Oh no, that was such a risky jump right there.
Yeah, seriously.
Nice block from Score. Score a little bit at a disadvantage here right now.
He knows he's not winning this range game against this Shiki, so he's going to have to get in. Gamera's in.
Oh, chases down the backdash. Wow. So random as DP gets him.
Hey, it works sometimes, you know.
It absolutely does.
Wow, the cross up, and he backs off.
Didn't quite hit deep enough.
Had to do it, even though it's only.
Wow! That was such a cheeky run-up grab attempt from Gamera.
I'm not even sure that would have reached at the distance he did it at.
Yeah, I don't know if it would have. I think he expected Haomaru to keep running
dashing,
forward. Yeah.
All right, Gamera quite possibly getting a little too ahead of himself. It's going to betray him.
Ooh. Wow, what a great challenge from Gamera.
Yeah, jumping out of the corner like that against Haomaru is definitely
it's
not
scary.
He's
got that DP and he's got that jump back heavy.
I'm telling you.
Both very great options for keeping it contained. Nice dragon punch.
All right, so
right back
getting his reactions back.
Okay. Keeping him contained in the corner right now.
Score's still feeling real comfortable with his game plan. You can tell. Not feeling pressed whatsoever. Doesn't even need the rage.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, Gamera is going to have to go in.
Oh, wow. And that's just one of those situations where you see your opponent going for the guard break, and you already hit the button. You're like, damn, I could have had the SSM.
Yep. Nice slide. Whittling away at that life advantage of Scores. And now it's hard to really tell who has the life. Oh, now Gamera definitely.
Wow! Oh, what the heck? Score, please!
And important to note is that Score does not have his rage bar, so he can't freeze the timer anymore.
No, he cannot. But you notice Gamera's like, I'm not even going for the guard break anymore because I just don't feel good about it.
Oh, the trade.
Oh, no!
Oh, really?
But that doesn't actually...
He froze the timer on himself. Oh, no.
Would have been a draw? They were pretty much close.
No, I think he had the life lead. I'm not sure why he did it. I think he was just feeling the pressure.
He was like, I don't want to block it. There it is.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Smart man.
Gamera takes it, lames him out. Good stuff. Very smart play from him.
He almost extended that unnecessarily.
Oof. Man, Score, man, he's playing a little bit, I don't know, kind of cautious. I think he's a little bit kept in check by that defensive style.
Well, there's a lot of respect right now because it's like these guys are some of the best of the best of the best.
Yeah, my man has reactions and he doesn't want to challenge them, so it makes perfect sense to me.
You know, he can't just like do whatever he wants, or he's got to play this game the way it works against these guys. You know, anywhere else he probably gets to run a little roughshod on people.
Yeah, you're right. And Score, one of the hallmarks of his play is that he's very good at landing the throws. Oh, wow, that was such a smart run-up DP. Sees the neutral jump and lets it rip.
There you see Gamera just saying, I will sit on this lead. I will sit on this deficit. Even if I'm just a hair behind, and you're going to keep showing me that jump, I'm going to do something about it.
Yep. Yeah, very good patience from Gamera. And you saw that last game in the 2 timeout wins that he got.
Oh, that's going to be big.
Hit.
Extra hit stun.
Absolutely. That is huge damage. Very rare to see such large combos in a game of this caliber.
I'm wondering why he was crouching there to begin with. Score did not even have an opportunity.
He might have even been trying to do a Dragon Punch, but got caught in the middle of the input. You know?
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
And somehow manages to get the lively back Score back in control of this first round.
And it's 12 seconds left. It's been going back and forth all round.
This is how you play this game. Oh!
Jumps over the fireball, but very low recovery on it. High startup in return.
Yeah, I think he's doing the heavy version.
Light.
Oh, that's light. Okay.
Oh, wow!
God.
Just steals it away with the errant poke into the confirm. And Gamera now puts himself at match point.
With Rage on deck.
Very scary situation. Score, of course, is going to be looking out for the guard break. Oh, there it is!
There it is, and he wasn't ready for it. Is he going to burst? No, he's going to take it. He's going to pick his sword right back up, probably.
Very dangerous. If he does get displaced, he could just lose this round entirely. Oh, he just picks it back up, but that almost cost him. He didn't quite hit the jump in deep enough.
And instead, it's totally worth it, but at the same time, he's getting hit by that jump heavy repeatedly.
Yeah, he got crossed up kind of in the air and didn't know how to block it. It's funny, he runs up and tries to bait the jump. He got what he wanted, but he kind of got hit.
And now he's got a lot of work to do right now. He's going to have to pop that Rage probably at the 10-second mark. I feel like he's confident.
No, he tried to run under, but he got crossed up by Shiki's massive jumping heavy attack.
All right, yeah, he had to do it right there. All right, he's taking too much damage.
This is a dangerous spot for Score. He's on the ropes here.
Oh, well, Gamera burst. No, Gamera going to take
this time. Okay.
But one more touch will probably do it regardless of not having a weapon.
Oh, wow. It just goes right. Oh, no.
That's it.
He was very, very insistent on trying to get that throw.
That was panic.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely just was not thinking. It's like he will. It doesn't matter what was happening.
It definitely cost him there. Yeah. So wow, Gamera moving on against, I think, a lot of people's favorites to win this thing.
Yeah. It's been that kind of weekend.
Yeah, man. Anything can happen.
You know, like if you were taking odds against who was going to be making it in the top 8 with the names that were here, your bracket might have been busted.
Yeah, absolutely. I think a lot of people had no idea some of these names up here would be in the top 8.
That they're just serious, right?
Yeah,
you know? Because Samurai Shodown has so far been a very international game.
Yeah.
Every region has had their own set of killers that are very strong.
Yeah.
And not everybody's name is known right now, you know? But the known names that do exist were in attendance, and most of them aren't here. Most of them are not here on day 2.
Yeah, that's a good observation for sure. A lot of people that people expected to do well didn't make it, unfortunately.
And once again, you know, no disrespect to Japan from last year, but they just were not in the picture when it came to top 8, except for Kazunoko, and Kazunoko is not even in attendance for Samurai Shodown this year.
That's
as far as I know. I hadn't heard of him even showing up.
Yeah.
So Japan stepped up. It's a totally different. They're a totally different scene right now.
Yeah, dude, I totally agree.
They put the work in, they grinded, and now they are looking like they may run the show.
Yeah. So up next we've got Mjima and 7144's own Hisho. Mjima is one of our Shizumaru players.
Oh, yeah, Mjima, I think there's like 4 in top 8 right now.
There are 4 Shizumaru players in top 8.
Sorry, guys.
No, don't be sorry.
He's hype. I don't care what you say.
Hell yeah, dude.
What am I saying? Sorry. You should be.
Yeah,
so
man, you guys should be excited. Watching people let go of buttons that they've been holding down for 80 seconds, seeing entire life bars just disintegrate, that is so much fun to watch.
It's the mark of a good chef. You know, he cooks the crazy downpour just enough to perfection and lets it go and serves it.
Yep, absolutely.
But Mjima, he's a regular in the top 8 scene out here. He needs pretty much almost every event he's at. He's making top 8, KBO, KOFS in 2019.
Damn, okay.
You know, he also, there's a weekly VNP. I don't know what the acronym stands for, but he's constantly attending it. He's doing well there too. So, not a huge surprise that he's here, but this is probably the biggest event he's been to that he's made top 8.
Yeah, for sure. I think a lot of these players that we might not have heard of over in the West, this is probably the first time that they've been on kind of a huge stage like
this. It's their debut,
Yeah.
And the same thing for Hisho, if Mjima is constantly in the top 8 picture, Hisho is constantly in the top 4 picture. He's always in that darn near won the damn thing picture.
So this could be interesting. Both these players are Shizumaru players, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's actually, I think, the most exciting mirror to watch in the current state of the game.
I would say so too, because there's just so many elements to Shizumaru's gameplay.
Yeah.
And it's really on the player to unlock them. That's what's really cool about it.
I agree. So.
All right, we've got some time where they're setting up. everything's all ready to go. It's not like yesterday, you know, where we just had to worry about, you know, technical issues and people's buttons not working. We're just going to jump right into. Oh, he's taking the shirt off.
Ooh, okay. Get that sweater off.
I don't blame him. It's actually pretty nice in here today. You know, I'm actually sad.
You know, it's crazy crowded. It's even more crowded than it was yesterday. I didn't think it was possible, but man,
everybody showed up today. Day 2 is always more packed than day 1.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So it's like it was even pretty tough to get out, like up here onto the stage. From the entrance, it was like there's just masses and masses of people everywhere.
Well, remember yesterday, it was all in the pool area. You wanted to watch pool. You had to wade through bodies of people.
Exactly. I said, nah.
Forget about it, man.
Right.
But now everybody's up front and center. We got some other familiar faces out here, you know, like the people. Not only the people who did not make it in the top 8 but got close, but we see some KOF stars out here.
Oh yeah.
Some cosplayers from back in America are over here. You know, it's a pretty nice attendance.
Yeah, I'm very actually pleased with this event. It's been a lot of fun getting to meet all these players from like around the world that I wouldn't normally get to meet.
There's never been an event like this outside of America,
right?
As far as I know of. I mean, back in the old days, Japan had Togeki, you know, and then but that wasn't a very international event. That was a Japan-only event, and every now and then there would be some international players there to show up. And I'm not talking like, you know, Chinese KOF players or something like that. I'm talking about people from America, people from France, Spain showing up to play. But Evo Japan is absolutely just like Evo, you know. People fly out from all over the world to attend. Maybe even from more places, you know. I'm seeing people that I've only met online here.
Yeah, likewise, yeah.
So
it's really cool.
Awesome.
Really, really cool. All right, I see them picking characters. This might be a button check, though, so don't get too excited. I hope you guys are comfortable, because,
you know, it takes a minute.
Man, I can't wait to get some casuals in later, though.
You've been jonesing for that since you got here,
bro.
Man.
I know, man. Players, I want to play everybody here. I haven't seen any Yoshitoro players here, and I was playing a little bit on like those Felix cabs.
Kazunoko still plays Yoshitoro last time.
Well, he plays Shizumaru now.
Oh no!
He's smart, dude. It's Kazunoko. Are you serious? Like, of course he's gonna play Shizumaru.
Sold out.
Yeah. But like a lot of players, I think were maybe not so familiar with the matchup when I was playing over the Felix cabs. So I want to try to get some matches in.
Hey man, that's in your favor.
Oh yeah, I ain't complaining.
They don't know the Yoshitoro matchups. Like, hey man. Get better, son.
Absolutely. 5SP, they were running Sam Show 5SP last week.
Yesterday, yeah.
Yeah. And they were running KOF 14 today.
Yeah, that's still going on, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
Button Masters JP is running that.
Yeah, Button Masters JP, if you guys are interested in KOF 14, multi-Twitch it.
We may not be seeing a season mirror.
Yeah, it's possible that he's going to pick something else.
I don't think it's going to be Genjuro, though.
I hope it's Genjuro. I love seeing that guy.
Might be Darley. Could be Darley.
Okay.
What am I saying?
He was toying with us. Why would you ever not pick Shizumaru if you can play him at a high level?
I think he also runs Darley, too, but he's like, nah.
Oh, really?
He's like, nah.
Yeah, why would you? Again. Bro. Shizumaru's the truth, man.
Mentally preparing himself for the Shizumaru mirror. He's like, I love this mirror.
The little demon boy.
The little demon. Where's his... Well, he's not his dad, but he thought he was his dad. Zakura, man, where's that boy at?
Dude, I don't know, man.
Need to see the big wave.
I would love to see it.
All right, and so one of the marks of a good Shizumaru player is not only knowing the range, but being able to do the backdash cancel into the float.
Sure, yeah. And like, good use of the float in general is a very important tool in his arsenal.
Right, but he kind of lives and dies by it, as we saw against some matchups like such as Yashimaru, where he's like, if he just floats too obviously, he's going to eat a big anti-air.
Yeah, that's true.
Whoa, nice. There it is.
Very good instant overhead there, putting the fear in him already.
Yep, now he knows I cannot block low in that engagement. I have to go for a high and probably just take the sweep.
Speaking of sweeps.
Hey!
Whenever you see an early jump C like that, that was definitely a read that he thought the other guy was going to jump up.
Yeah, he was just going to jump up.
Yeah.
It's a good escape option for Shizumaru to the corner because he does have the wall jump.
Absolutely.
Oh, nice. What
again,
a read.
The jump C, early jump C. Again.
Jesus, these guys are psychic.
Yeah, man. Again, it's kind of hard to DP Shizumaru.
Because he can just not float.
Yeah, he can alter his jump trajectory pretty easily. So it's pretty effective to go for the jump C and catch him before he can even start running those shenanigans on you.
Yeah, man, umbrella shenanigans right now taking over the entire match. Wow, what a trade!
Yep. 6 seconds. Hisho with the lead in the green.
Oh, he doesn't do it. Oh! Wow. What a whip punish.
Yeah, just barely stays out of range of the running heavy attack that MGMA threw out there.
Yeah, unfortunately, you know, Shizumaru's still kind of a shorty, so it doesn't reach that high into the air.
True. Still a growing boy.
When's adult Shizumaru?
Oh, no. Please, no.
Probably still have the same hurt box.
Oh, yeah, he probably like he's like hunched over or something.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Nice
scrambling. Woo!
The overhead.
Lands right on the umbrella toss.
Yeah, umbrella toss, very strong move in his arsenal. Very low recovery move. Pretty fast, covers a lot of distance.
Nice Hisho right now. Just trying to get back in control, just trying to get his feet back in there. And now MGMA playing his game.
Yeah, kind of clawed his way back in. Nice air-to-air there. Yeah, you see, it's the story of this matchup, a lot of it comes down to who gets the air control, but also one thing that we haven't seen yet, both these players, I'm sure, are holding down a button.
Oh, definitely, yeah. That's why this is so conservative right now.
They're holding down a button, they're charging up one of their special moves, and if they let go of that button at any point, they let loose
crazy downpour.
Invulnerable dashing attack that does crazy, crazy amounts of damage. I'm sure we'll see it soon, now that it's the final round.
It's comparable to like a max damage Issa.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ouch. All right. That round spells that Hisho can now reset his neutral. Yeah, man, they're definitely they're cooking that.
Dude, it's so tense. I'm just like waiting for it,
man. That pot is boiling over right now. Remember we saw yesterday, you know, all because one gets hit by it, if you don't kill the man.
Nice jump C. The air control coming into play here.
And you can see now that neither one of them wants to give the other the opportunity to even think about you. Ooh!
That's so tough to block. He goes high and then lows in like rapid succession. My goodness.
And
there it is! And that is almost enough. Hisho now in very
Hisho with an opportunity.
Oh no! And he didn't have a chance to rage explode. It happened so quickly. He got hit by the instant overhead.
MGMA with the victory sip. And you know he was like waiting all day for an opportunity to use crazy downpour. And once he got it, he knew Hisho would be just 2% tilted enough to probably block O on a wake up.
Right, yo, bro. He was probably holding down that button since he woke up this morning, man.
Yeah,
I swear. The Shizumaru players are scumbags.
Shizu can cook.
Yeah, so beginning of a new game. Both these players, I'm sure, are holding down the button. So watch out for that. Any point, it could happen.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of this just like, you know, straight neutral play, not a lot of commitment to big run-up guard break combos.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of been the story. Oh, my goodness.
As I say that, my bad, dude.
That was kind of a crazy time to go for a guard break. I don't know. Like, neither of these guys are really conditioning the other to, like, really stay put, you know? So it's kind of, oh, my God, the low into the crazy downpour.
And even when you don't fully charge it, it's a chunk of damage.
It sure is. That was probably, what, level 4, I think? Level 4 charge. Up to 5 levels, of course, to the crazy downpour.
Now I think MGMA with the one that's probably going to have cooking into the next round.
Yep. Nice air-to-air there.
And you know,
oh, that was
like,
so
I
smart.
better not lose this round after hitting him with that crazy downpour. Whoa!
Jump back heavy. What an option to go for in the corner like that, but it turned out to be the correct one. Good stuff.
Right, because he wouldn't have had access to the wall jump after that heavy came out, and if he had missed, that would have definitely been his behind.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, my goodness, the way these guys are using their buttons, it's like a clinic of the way this character is supposed to be played.
Puts a lot of fear in you, too, because you know at any moment you could take a risk and end up eating like 60% damage.
Yeah, that's not, you can't avoid it either.
No, it's not.
As soon as it hits.
Kind of melts your brain just thinking about it. You're like, oh, man.
Yeah, it like paralyzes you in some
cases. All my options are cut off. I'm too good.
Nice jump C from MGMA.
And it's just probably, what's really cool to think about is how they're probably switching their buttons for the charge, too. And he had to do that. Something to note, though, as we said yesterday, if he got hit with the tap straight up, he would not be able to burst out of it.
Absolutely. So it's telling when you get hit by that low heavy of Shizumaru's, you can expect a turnaround punch to be coming out.
And on one hand, that forces Mjima to give up his rage, but it forces Isho to also give up his tap charge.
Yep.
Not that he really needed it that much.
Not really, and he's probably cooking up another one.
Oh, definitely.
If Mjima does win this round, Hisho could very well show another in the next one.
Might be going around. Oh, what the heck? Where did that truck come from?
Bro, it's so hard to tell what's going on with these. Both these players playing Shizumaru. I can't tell which one's got those taps cooking, but man, that was crazy.
Too many cooks in the kitchen.
Too many cooks in the kitchen, indeed. Hisho now on the board. It's going to be 1-1. Next player to win a game will move on in the winner's side of the top 8 bracket.
And Mjima just looking like, man, I did not want this to go to game 3. God dang it.
Having a sip of that G-Zone.
Diving. Yeah. Shout out to G-Zone.
Shout out to G-Zone, indeed. Spacing each other out.
Spacing it out, trying to dare somebody to just make one move.
Oh, wow. That was such a good time to go for the overhead. Using it as like a containment tool rather than...
yeah, because he actually can't jump back because he comes out that quickly, right?
Right.
That's crazy. Uh-oh.
Oh, that was a crouching hit, but he wasn't ready for the big confirmation.
He might have been able to dash up and do medium.
Yeah, he could have, actually. You're right.
Oh!
Nice jump C.
All right, Mjima kind of getting his book read right now.
Yeah. Jump C covers a lot of distance, or a lot of space in this matchup. So, oh, wow. Yeah, Hisho's using those backdash instant float.
And he's not, yeah, he's trying to get the instant float overhead, but not to go for real damage. He's just doing it to remind him, like, hey, you can't move in this area.
Don't run at me, bro. Again.
And that might actually have more range than just a standing poke, I think. And maybe a different hurt box.
And another thing about it is that you can't deflect it.
That is actually a good point.
Yeah. So normally, if you want to stick out a poke to stop people from advancing, you're opening yourself up to potentially being deflected. Yeah, but using the backdash float, that completely eliminates that threat.
You even get a little follow-up afterwards, too, since it is a falling normal.
Yeah.
You cancel into neutral when you land. You can do another poke.
Yeah, completely possible. You're right. Very intelligent play from Hisho.
Ooh.
And it's not easy to do either.
No, it definitely is not. Consistently, especially. Like, I can do the float. I cannot do, like, the follow-ups.
Right. Nice whiff punish on the guard break attempt.
Yeah, and Mjima needed that. He needed something to just remind him that he's in this game.
Yeah, both these players now have rage. Explosive damage could come out at any moment.
Oh, boy. And Hisho, again, not committing to any big damage. Just wants to poke to remind him.
Nice. Containing him in the corner.
How's he going to keep him there? Oh, he couldn't have DP'd that. Would have put him behind him.
Yeah, the DP moves him forward a lot, too. It's hard to rely on it in this matchup.
Oh, that's you, baby.
Right over it. But the whiff recovers very quickly.
Yeah.
Mjima has a slight life disadvantage. 12 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of time to make something happen.
They still have rage, so no reason to actually have to worry about the clock just yet. They can stop time. Hey!
Oh, wow. Where are you going?
Mjima still alive. Wow!
Oh,
okay, here we go.
No, the anti-air turnaround punch. Are you serious?
50%? How do you do?
That's what this game's all about, man. Just one good read, and you're going to take a ton of damage.
Now Hisho's looking for some get back right now. He's like, oh, man, I'm way too low, too early.
Yeah, but, he's still got that rage explosion available to him, so it is possible to make a comeback. But, man, he's on the ropes now. Look at his life difference.
Yeah, he's got to be thinking about it. He's like, man, where did all my life go?
He's probably cooking up a turnaround punch of his own, though, so...
But is Mjima going to give it to him now? Because Mjima was getting slept on the bait every time. The backdash float cancel into jump light. And now he's like, I don't have to take any of that no more. Now you have to find a way to utilize it against me because you messed up. Yeah,
so he's opting to swap, basically. He's trading his turnaround punch charge for that rage explosion of Mjima's. So this is still entirely within Hisho's grasp.
Yeah, man.
Depends how well he uses the rage explosion that he's
but one big touch could definitely do it.
Yeah, this is still very, very tense situation for him. If he gets hit by an errant crazy downpour right now, it could be curtains. One jump C is all Mjima needs to move on.
All right, stops the clock at 12. Mjima saying, nope, I don't care. None of this is impressing me. How do you like it?
Oh my God.
How do you like it?
Oh my God! Where are you? Oh.
That cheeky stuff.
Yo, this is that Storm runaway. This is Marvel 2. Oh my God!
He is overcooking that cup of noodles. It's coming.
Oh, he went for the Hail Mary far C, but he got beat out in the startup.
And that was probably some of the most surgical Shizumaru play I've seen in a long time. Or ever, really.
Yeah.
A lot of Shizumaru's just like to swing heavy all the time because he's got such great buttons, as we saw. But neither one of these guys were like, they did not want to commit to that. They just wanted to play this character at the most optimal level.
Yeah, they were playing very evasively, very, hit and run type of style. It was really, I thought it was very interesting.
I thought it was smart. I thought it was a smart play.
It was really cool. So I'm excited to see more of Mjima. We haven't seen the last of Hisho yet. He's still in the loser.
Yeah, that was winner side. So
yeah, that was winner side. So he's in the losers bracket now.
But we are going to move on to the loser side of this bracket as well, because we got some killers from yesterday ready to entertain a lot of you.
Yep.
We've got Katsuji versus Beto. Now, Katsuji, I had to do some digging on him today, and actually found out that he is a good friend of Kibetsu.
Okay.
98 player, and most recently Street Fighter 5 player. They actually have a YouTube channel together. They produce a lot of content for Samurai Shodown, which is interesting. It's really good content. I think you should check it out. I think it's called Attractive Game Kyabe Katsu.
Kyabe Katsu?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. They just produce a lot. It's match videos. It's fighting game talk. It's everything. You know?
Wow.
Really good channel. And so he's in top 8 today, and we saw yesterday he's a very solid play.
Yeah, he plays Wanfu and Jure when he's feeling cornered.
Yeah, now Wanfu was just doing damage. People were learning like you cannot jump with that character.
Yeah.
You have to just let him do what he wants in the air, especially if he has a pillar.
Yeah, you can't air to air him really because his the pillar toss.
It comes out immediately.
Yeah, it comes out really quickly. Huge priority on it. Basically, it'll probably beat out whatever you're doing, knock you down.
But the story of this tournament that I think is probably this is the best hidden secret in Japan. They were literally hiding this kid from us. Battle. This guy, if there was a TV show called Japan Online Warrior, it would definitely be Battle. He would be starring in it every season. This dude has 114,000 BP on Samurai Shodown Online.
That is
87% win ratio.
Holy cow! Okay, and he's playing that Japanese net play
he's
too.
Playing that Japanese
he ain't
net
playing
play.
These Westerners.
The delayed netcode don't matter to him. He
Yeah.
sleeps in it, baby.
Yeah, no, and he's playing like Japanese players as well. Like this guy is a killer among killers.
Yeah, and remember, he got those points before they changed the point scheme, and he's real. There's videos of him on YouTube playing the best in this game. He has a long set to score. It's like 3 hours long.
Damn.
They were just slugging it out. This guy is the real deal.
Yeah. And we definitely saw it yesterday. He's the one that took out
eliminated Infiltration.
That's right, with his Shiki, right?
Mm-hmm. And now here's the thing.
Was it Shiki or was it Jubei?
Was it Jubei? I know he plays Jubei online, but I think he was playing Shiki yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah. So for me, this is the guy I've got my eye on.
Okay. Battle, huh? Looks like he's picking Jubei right now.
No, I mean, why wouldn't you? Still one of the best characters in the game.
Yeah.
His Jubei is really damn good.
Yeah, immaculate.
Oh, my God.
Katsuji and Battle shaking hands.
And I dare say that this might be Battle's first offline appearance as far as I've seen, because they've literally no one talks about it. No one ever said anything about him. And then, boom, hey, this guy was 114K online is actually pretty good. He's not boosting.
He's not boosting. Unlike some others.
Other scumbags.
Yeah, we got an eye on you guys. We got SNK. We got SN Cops over here.
Oh man, I'm definitely dropping names.
Snitch on all you guys.
Say goodbye to them points. Here we go.
Wow, he just opens it up with a bar heavy into the recoil cancel.
Tell him what you're gonna do about it, and Battle's like, same thing I always do.
Yeah, that's like the most committal thing that we've seen basically this entire day.
Oh yeah, no.
Everybody's been playing so low risk,
Katsuji will do it to you, man. He'll put it on you.
He just slaps him on the table. Oh, blocks the overhead, but no punish there. A little bit out of range. Wanfu, to note, he has a very good punish game, but only up close because oh, wow.
Woo!
That randomly crosses up sometimes.
Yikes!
Oh, and the meaty heavy.
That's kind of backdashing.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, gets the throw into the optimal follow-up.
I actually can't believe that Jubei's not in rage after that.
Right? I'd be furious.
I know. I hit my media.
I'd be so mad.
All right, Battle just unaffected.
Oh, blocks it. Not a great situation now for Katsuji.
Gotta be careful. Can't get too close to him. He does have the command grab without the pillar.
Oh, wow. He went for the weapon catch there.
Be the first one we saw all weekend. Whoa!
Okay.
Jump medium.
Jumps over the booty.
It's the only time I've ever seen somebody do that.
Oh, blocking the overhead again, but again, not in range to punish. Jubei's overhead, notoriously long range.
I've always wanted. I just want to see the hurt box.
Oh wow! What a dodge! Yo, he saw that coming a mile away.
That was unfortunate.
Bro, he knew that Beto wanted to do the throw before Beto even knew himself that he wanted to do the throw.
Katsuji definitely watched the 3-hour-long score walk. He's like, yeah, you like it.
Yeah, he's got the scout.
That bro, you just gave me 3 hours of your best stuff. Come on.
And now this is basically Katsuji's round to lose. Puts Beto into rage. Oh, and hits him with the overhead pillar. That was kind of cheeky. With the perfect.
That's impressive, you know. To come back from the first round that he had and just say, you know what, I'm going to just deflect this and get the or dodge this and get the SSM. And you are not experienced enough to deal with the aftermath.
Yeah, but of course, it's important to note that the SSM is only available once per game.
True.
So he no longer has access to it for the rest of this game.
But the momentum shift that it delivers is almost infinite, you know?
Yeah.
It's because then it's on the opponent who gets hit to completely recover from that.
Yep, you definitely want to use it at any point that you have an opportunity.
Yeah. Ooh. I just want to see the hurt box on that. I want to see, is it just as good as it jumped out?
Dude, it feels like it.
Yeah, I know, right? It's so fast.
Yeah. 32 seconds left. Katsuji had a pretty significant life disadvantage.
And Battle recovering from that round really nicely here, saying, I'm sticking with my game plan.
Yep.
You lost your best punish.
Trades with the booty.
Now you got to play neutral.
He's got Katsuji in the corner. He's got Battle in the corner.
Battle just seeming real comfortable there. Oh, had to rage out of that.
Forced it. And this is a really good situation for Battle.
You're
going to see that a lot. People are going to run forward at you to like bait something.
Yeah. And I think Battle yesterday was that guy that was just like standing still while people kept running at him. Like, I'm not going to jump.
Yeah, nerves of steel, this guy. And there go the rage explosion.
17 seconds left. Still plenty of time.
Oh, swung for the fences.
Get something from this. Oh! What?
It crosses up, man.
Wow,
the whip punch is heavy. Oh, but he wasn't blocking his leg.
And Battle just holding on. He's like, I don't tilt, bro. It's the eyes of a stone-cold assassin.
Katsuji looks a little annoyed, man. If I was him, I'd be a little annoyed, too. I'd be like, man, I made some good-ass reads, but I didn't get rewarded like I should have.
Like, bro, this is the part where you trip out and you don't want to play anymore. Boy. Yeah, I was going to say, he's got a pocket Jubei. You know who's watching this right now and just like licking his lips? Andy OCR. Andy OCR's like, all right, who you like? Who's nice?
Yeah, dude. He was asking in the chat for footage on. I think it was when the Jubei player eliminated. I think it was infiltration or
that was Metal then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know he's watching this.
Oh, for sure.
Intently.
And both of them just completely aware.
All right.
Of what the other one wants to do.
Katsuji gets the early guard break. Nice. That is a punish, I believe, on the overhead.
Yeah.
Jubei, one of the few characters that can punish it from pretty far away.
Yeah, because he has far-reaching normals that are cancelable.
Yep.
What a guy.
Nice. That was a cheeky little throw there.
And Battle just running all over Katsuji right now.
Yeah, Jubei, of course, a character with a pretty simple but effective game plan. Forcing you to try to stay put with his little pokes. And then once he's got your respect, he like runs up and throws you. So keeps you on your toes, this guy. This old boomer.
And if you want to jump, he's got the jump in ready for you.
Yep. Very good anti-air game.
Nice.
Little kick throw setup from Katsuji. And now the life totals are pretty close. Katsuji has the corner positioning, but he has a slight life position. Never mind.
All right, Battle right now with all the work to do.
Oh, okay, nice.
Uh-oh.
Anti-air into overhead.
I would just chip him out right now. Throw out one of them. There you go. I'm going to say, he's not much he can do about that from that distance. You might as well throw out another one.
Oh, okay. Just hits him with the standing medium poke. Yeah, this character, man, it's really hard to maneuver around that poke of his.
It's so fast. It's got a great hitbox.
Yeah.
And it's cancelable, so you just... Jesus, man. I almost want to say that shouldn't combo.
He's always had it, though, man.
I know. I'm like, it's crazy.
It's tradition. It's tradition.
He's so far away. Like, that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh.
Nice run under there. Oh, wow, another weapon clash.
Oh, they mashed just the same. Actually, they probably was like, we ain't mashing. This is stupid.
Honor rules? And wow, Battle, he's kind of running away with this one.
Yeah, Battle running away with this. He's just showing the mark of a solid player where he just gets going and he doesn't take his foot off the gas. Oh,
nice back.
And with the slap upside the head, round goes to Battle. Man, these guys are just beating the tar out of each other.
Yeah.
And now Katsuji trying to play that range game. And that's actually pretty smart because he knows that eventually, Battle's going to go in from the sky.
Oh, wow.
And that's when he's going to start making mistakes.
Yeah, that was a good read from Katsuji, kind of smelling the guard break coming and jumping forward. Wow. Almost chased down the backdash, but didn't press a button early enough to punish.
You got to be nervous right now because it's almost like one of them is just waiting for that. Like you see the deflect starting to come out right now.
Oh, sure, yeah. You
know?
might start seeing them soon.
And that's when the nerves are starting to, show their just like bubbling to the surface.
Yeah, for sure. Trading pokes back and forth at each other.
Oh, looking for the guard break possibly.
It's so odd. He ran forward into his face and then kind of did nothing.
Maybe he thought
trying to bait something.
Yeah.
Forced to rage explode there.
Ain't over yet.
Again.
Look, he's
wow.
So he's running up.
Yeah.
And he's saying, I think you're going to try to guard break me when I run up on you.
Oh wow! And just like that, the anti-air standing medium pokes him out of the sky. Katsuji staying alive with that Jubei pick. Yo, Battle looks like
Battle's got like
he looks like a madman.
Somebody call the cops.
Oh my goodness, he's got murder on his mind.
Oh my god, dude. Bad intentions win matches. All right, Battle being kept out this time. Katsuji playing a very safe. Oh yeah, they're looking for it.
All right, punishing the deflect attempt.
Because I know that 5M has been coming out for like the entirety of this match.
Yep.
One good deflect is going to end all of that.
That was such a good block on the overhead and a big punish from Battle. Yo, Battle is a net play monster, like you said. He can block those overheads.
Oh, for sure, man.
Like, this is at the weights off right now. He's in offline.
He's like, what are you talking about? That's my secret. I'm always blocking high.
That was a really good whip punish. Oh, wow. Trading with the anti-air attempt. Battle now on match point. Wow, yo, both those guys went for the overhead at the same time, but Katsuji was mashing harder.
Exquisite. And now, Battle with... He's fine. I was going to say Battle's got some stuff to do right now, but he's cool. He's only
that's one poke, right?
It's fine. But he is waiting a lot.
Uh-oh, 2 pokes.
That's what I mean. 2 pokes now. All right, he's got it back. One more, even it up.
Yeah, I mean, Samurai Shodown, the game of inches.
Uh-huh. Oh, just a little bit outside. You can actually punish that poke. He's got a pretty bad hurt box on recoil. Whoa!
Excuse me? I feel like that must have been a mistake.
Yeah, that could be the game, too.
There's no reason to do that there.
Or maybe it could have worked out because he's got the advantage.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, he's getting a little too crazy, too.
Yeah, he put himself in a really awful situation with that rage explosion.
Oh, that's it, yeah. Now he's got to play this.
He doesn't have any resources
without being able to respond to the guard break.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, wow, that was a really good maneuver there. Run under.
Oh, man, Battle just made him pay for that mistaken burst. Jeez.
Capitalizes entirely. Very well played by Battle.
Well, as I suspected, Battle is a man to keep your eyes on in this top 8.
Yeah. But, congratulations to Katsuki, of course, making it very far in one of the most stacked tournaments that I've ever been able to.
Oh, for sure, man. As I said before, this is a completely different Japan scene than what we saw at EVO. These guys have had time with the game. They've begun to develop their own meta.
Yeah.
They play very differently than what I've seen out of other regions.
Yeah, they play very calculated. They lab out certain situations very intently, and so when you approach them in a certain way, you might not know it, but you're probably playing into like their hands. Like they already know exactly how to deal with what you're about to do.
Right. Like who runs up, tries to fake you out into responding to guard break.
Yeah.
Only to have assumed that you were gonna guard break in response.
Right.
To my supposed guard break.
Yo, that was like the level. That was like level 7. Yomi.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
And I definitely would have got caught by it 18 times. Like almost 100%.
Yeah.
But you guys need to get caught by these ads that are coming up. We'll be back in just a little bit. And we're back with more Samurai Shodown Top 8 action here at EVO 2020 in beautiful Chiba. Right now, we still have one more loser side of Top 8 to roll through. Abao.
Yep.
Notable SNK, fan player. One of the best KOF players I've ever seen in the world.
A legend, yeah.
And doing pretty damn well in Samurai Shodown, as you can tell. He's in top 8 losers. Teru, it's crazy. That's all I got, man.
Crazy.
I know nothing about him.
I don't know. He's an enigma to me, too. And, like, some of the decisions that he makes translates very well because he does some very questionable stuff, but it works out more often than not for him.
And it's crazy because, like, he'll start the round doing that, right?
Yeah.
And it won't work out. It'll be like, oh, he's just taking damage. He's getting slept.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, it just starts working.
Yeah, I would call him, yesterday I was calling him a conditioning master, and I think that's very true. He does things that you're not really expecting, and it forces you to play a certain way, and then he knows. Oh, my God!
Psych!
Word?
Psych! You thought!
Anyways, this might be part of his grand plan.
Oh, my God. He's just getting angry. He's not getting beat. He's getting mad.
I mean, his rage gauge is almost full, okay.
He doesn't have his weapon, though. And Abao was completely aware of that. He's like, I'm just going to DP here. He can't do nothing about it. What you going to do, punch me? Oh, he wants it back. He's like, oh, man. Tit for tat, please.
Oh, my God. Yo, remember when I called... Remember when I called Japanese players more calculated?
Yeah, out the window.
Yeah, Teru is definitely an emotion type of guy.
Oh, my God. That was a round opener.
Yeah.
Wake up, everybody. Oh, man. Abao's just like, nope, you are not going to get anything started right now. Teru right now on the ropes. And I got to say right now, like everybody in the back, I'm not even afraid to admit it. Everybody in the back wants Teru to go farther in this top 8 than anybody else because he is exciting to watch. But I think Abao is about to play spoiler.
I know. I certainly want to see more of this guy. He's so entertaining.
Dude. You need the Teru Kumite. Oh!
Nice. Keeping him contained, very important to do.
Oh, jumps over the light.
Runs underneath and then hits the sweep from behind.
And Teru's away.
Yeah, both those guys using the run under very effectively there to get out of the corner.
What?
All right, forced to rage explode because he did not want to take that charged up turnaround punch damage.
Oh, boy, here he comes. Is he going to get the Easton, or is he going to go for weapon flip? And,
no.
Easton, but nobody home.
Kind of a wild play. I think he was expecting a backdash, so he let the Easton rip, but he opted to jump in again.
Yeah.
So nobody was home on that one.
I mean, that's unfortunate, but at the same time, we have seen Teru come back from worse.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely, yeah. Like, I honestly, I'm not that worried. Even though it looked really sloppy, this is like a very reads-heavy type of guy, right?
Oh, totally.
Reads and conditioning. And the first game, it's cliche. Oh, my dude, he just opened up with a heavy again. He almost...
Jesus Christ, man.
Are you serious?
What the heck?
This guy's so stubborn.
He's like, do it again, I dare you. He's like, now he knows that Abao ain't about that life.
Oh, my goodness.
He knows
wow, right through the fireball.
Abao will not play in the mud.
Right. And that's actually really good data to have.
Yes.
To know kind of like the type of archetype of a player that the other person is.
He knows I can round start heavy you whenever I want to. You will not deflect it 3 times out of 5. Ooh!
Nice. Hits him out of the air with that jump heavy. Both these characters have similar looking jump heavies.
Oh, that's big!
Not quite deep enough for the combo afterwards, but this is a really good round for Teru.
Abao right now.
Using the slide to check Abao's run forward.
This was the worst possible time for Abao to turn his brain back on.
Right? I mean, Teru, he feeds on that type of stuff, man.
And now Abao's playing from behind here, just trying to get some kind of momentum back, get his feet on the ground. This might do it.
Good whiff punish there from Abao. Putting Teru into rage, though, that is very dangerous potentially.
Oh! Too high, couldn't get it back.
Oh, he tried to chase down the jump, but Abao was one step ahead of him, pressed the jump C early.
Ooh, what a read. Again with that.
Nice recoil cancel from Teru.
Again.
Swinging for the fences, man. Sometimes you just got to do it.
He's just like, hey, why do you think they gave me the button anyway, right?
Exactly. Whoa, what?
I think he was
expecting nerves?
I think he was expecting a rage burst, but at the same time, that's such a flawed idea of just staying in neutral after guard break.
Yeah, there's no reason
for
to
the
ever.
rage.
Exactly, yeah.
You still get put back in neutral.
I think it's nerves, man. I don't know. Abao might be shook. This Teru guy, he's kind of a crazy person.
You can't really predict anything here. What?
Okay, he went for chip, but Teru just doesn't like blocking, so he got hit by it.
He was like, we ain't going out like that. I'll take my damage.
Oh my God, yo, what the hell? That was the craziest chase down I've ever seen.
He was so committed to that, he was like, no, I'm going to get this grab.
Bro, he's like, I'm holding forward and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
And just like that, Teru in control.
Nice jump B, meeting him in the air.
Transitioning from Tasmanian Devil to brick wall.
Yeah, I mean, he's got that life advantage now. Let's see what he chooses to do with it.
Wow, that's a fair trade if I ever saw one.
He's got that rage now, Teru does. He might be, yeah, it looks like he's trying to play a little bit more offensively.
And now he knows that Abao wants to play it safe. Abao likes to backdash out of engagements.
Yep. Nice.
He's going to get that far heavy. Abao has to be careful here.
Oh my God, that was scary.
All right, 17 seconds on the clock.
Oh! Comes over the turnaround punch attempt.
He actually didn't have to chase it. He had the life lead.
He still does, I think. He's got a slight, tiny life lead, does Teru.
All right, so Abao's probably going to want to rage here. Whoa, what? What?
Oh, my God!
Yeah, back up. Yeah.
Ah!
Why?
Teru, you crazy person, why?
You had it! Teru, please!
To be fair, that was a very unexpected time to go for the guard break.
Sure, yeah. Oh, my God.
Man, I'm kind of mad, man. I wanted to see more of this guy, Teru, man.
They handed him the briefcase of money, and he just tossed it off the boat, man. Talk about unpredictable. Teru's like, oh, I won the lottery. Lights it up in flames. I don't need this.
Congratulations to KR1's Abao, of course.
Oh, my God. That was a great match nonetheless.
Yeah. Moving on in the loser's side of this top 8. Coming up next, we've got losers quarters action. It's going to be 7-1-4 for Hisho, the Shizumaru player that we watched lose in the mirror earlier today. Going up against Bethel, who was playing Jubei today.
And I would actually predict that he runs Jubei for the majority of this top 8 because this Jubei is just so smart.
Pristine, absolutely. But, I mean, everybody playing in this top 8 is, like, ridiculously clean.
Yeah, and just wild ideas going back and forth, you know? It's really interesting to see this kind of different play. And while we are in Japan, there's going to be a higher concentration of that mindset. I honestly can't wait to see what happens after this tournament when these guys hopefully go on the road
Dude, I would love to see all these guys travel, yeah.
When the finals come down.
Oh, yeah, yo, SNK World Championships, that's coming up in like
March?
2 months. That's crazy.
We're going to see a clash of ideals.
I hope we get more information on that. Like,
oh, my God,
soon,
please.
I'm like really looking forward to it.
I need to know, man, because there are so many people right now that are so strong, and they're qualified already.
Yeah.
They're not here. So we don't really know how they're going to do against them, you know?
That's true.
But
I mean, we got some pretty strong players over in, the United States.
Oh, we definitely
strong players, in North Africa, Europe. It's pretty much a world game. Oh, how could I forget? Latin America.
Latin America, of course, got some.
Mexico has some really strong players. It's
sure.
like, it's crazy. So I'm excited to see what they all have to offer.
Right, we're getting a preview right now of what Japan has to offer, and I gotta say, it's really impressive.
Yeah, tell me about it, man. I'm about to lose my voice.
Oh.
Yeah, so please bear with us.
I want to see Battle and Run and Rumble, man.
As an online warrior? I don't know, man. Maybe as a special guest.
I own this thing now.
It's like the players are getting set up. Looks like they're about done. We got Hisho with the glasses on the left, and Battle on the right. The murder face, man.
Oh, my God, dude. It's haunting, dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's a nice-looking guy, but the way he smiles when he loses, the way he looks when he loses, I'm like, whoa, man.
Yeah, man.
This guy is not thinking anything nice.
Yeah. Okay, looks like we're gonna.
Okay,
we're gonna see Charlotte. So switching off of Shizumaru in this matchup, I wonder why. Maybe these players have some history.
It's that poke, because he knows that Shizumaru would probably have to eat some of those 5Ms before he got a chance to move again from engagement.
Sure, yeah.
Charlotte, not so much. Or maybe it's just he just knows his matchup. I don't know.
It could be, yeah.
The thing I'm worried about, though, as I said yesterday, Charlotte, most of her normals are mids.
Yeah.
They're all deflectable.
Yeah, absolutely. But, the same could be said about Jubei as well.
Same thing, too. So maybe it's just one of those things where you think, I almost thought it was a button check for a second. I was like, what? They're just like, I just want to fight the distance game. And we'll see which character's better at it.
Yeah.
Charlotte with a lower jump, so she can get around certain situations a lot quicker than Jubei can.
Yeah, and she can use it pretty offensively as well.
And she's also a cross-up monster.
Yep, without a doubt. So already you can kind of see the pace of this match is pretty, on the ground. Less jumping around, doing all sorts of crazy stuff like you would see in a Shizumaru matchup.
Yep, and you see Battle going for that deflect already, knowing that anything she's going to poke from that distance is definitely deflectable.
Yep. Very calculated play, of course. Putting out little small pokes, not taking very many risks here. Battle has a slight life advantage. Quite a feat against Charlotte's high armor.
Wow.
Good punish on the bayonet lunge. Oh, no.
Do it. Yes.
Confirmed.
Got all day to punish that.
What a costly mistake.
Is that going to do it?
I believe it should.
Yeah. I do. Yeah, man. Once that comes out, I'm like, I'm hyped, but I'm also like, yeah, it's a wrap, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, hopefully Battle doesn't make any costly mistakes like that.
Yeah, I'm not really. I think that was just an error. Yeah, he wasn't really.
Because he inputted the cancel a little bit too late, and it ended up canceling instead of doing nothing like the OS usually does.
Oh, and right now everything working out perfectly for. Whoa!
Oh, wow! The good deflected to Ryuko cancel.
Now the interesting there is that he did not have his SSM anymore, so he just got to run up to DP, and that wasn't something that Battle was going to rage out of.
Right. And to note, it takes a little bit of effort to run and then stop and then get the close medium with Charlotte. So good awareness from Hisho to be able to do that. Worked into the corner, though, is Hisho.
I was going to say, it was interesting how Battle made that happen, where he actually just did it with pressure without actually hitting a button.
Without hitting any buttons, you're right. It was just the threat of his normals that was putting Hisho into the corner.
Yep, the beauty of Samurai Shodown. A lot of respect on the field right now. Even with this life lead, you can tell that Hisho is not eager to go in.
12 seconds on the clock. quite the life difference to make back. He's going to have to Rage Explosion.
I'm saying he was cooking that Rage Explosion for quite a while.
Oh, wow. Cheeky.
That's not enough. That guts, baby. Wow! Battle with a
big read.
Yeah, a big read. Let's put it that way.
Yes, a big read indeed. Again, I was talking about this yesterday as well, but once the person that is in Rage Explosion runs into your face, you are forced to make a decision, right?
Yeah.
And Isen will beat like most of them,
yeah,
that you make.
Wow.
Jumps over the throw attempt.
And Jubei's just so good at punishing. That's another thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got a strong punish game with that cancelable far M.
And just like the 6H, or that's a regular H.
Yeah. Low into low. Yeah, the frames data on that, obviously he was at a disadvantage after the first slide, but he just goes for it again. Sometimes the frame data in this game is not quite as consequential as it might be in other games.
Right.
People steal turns all the time.
See, just like Hisho is just waiting, despite not having the life lead. He wants Battle to be the aggressor. But he's wasting a lot of time playing this game right now. Oh, wow, gets over the command overhead.
Yep. And now Battle at a life deficit again. He's going to have to claw his way back. Oh, no.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah, he had to take a risk to make that life difference back, but, you know, Hisho was ready for it.
And right now, that command overhead from Jubei is so important. It's almost unreactable, I got to say.
Yeah, I agree. 10 seconds remaining. Battle has to make this back. He's got Charlotte back to the corner. Nice containment from Battle.
Oh, my God. Bad fireball. One more second. Still make something happen. Gonna get a guard break.
Oh,
no!
He had to go for something big again. Hisho is just checking every single approach. Masterclass, really, of playing defensively.
Battle might have hit a wall right now. And again, backing him up with no buttons. Because
you saw, when he saw that whip to deflect, he like ran forward because he knew that there was no threat of the button coming out to check his advance.
And you saw how far away that Hisho did deflect from, because you know that 5M will definitely reach.
Exactly, yeah. This is a real masterclass of Samsho-style footsies here.
Just fighting phantom limbs all over the place. Swinging at ghosts.
Battle now kind of backing off. I'm not sure what he's scared of. His normal's outrange Charlotte's.
It does, but he hasn't likely. I think he's respecting Hisho's game.
Yeah, but he wasn't ready for that throw. Charlotte, probably one of the slower runners in the game. You really got to be ready for those.
Yeah, oh no, now he's losing his advantage. Yeah, he got the knockdown, and he's not backing up this time. He's like, all right, I can't play that game no more.
20 seconds.
Whoa!
Nice. Checking the jump with that jump back medium of his.
All right, he's getting a little happy with that 5M, and Hisho not going for the deflect anymore.
Yeah, you saw Hisho backdashing on Battle's wake up. He was trying to read a forward roll, but Battle didn't give it to him.
Wow!
Oh, jumps over it. 6 seconds. Nice DP.
What's going on? One more chip. Oh, that's it.
2 seconds.
Got a rage.
Oh, my God, the draw! And Hisho with the
greedy.
1 round already counts as a win for him.
Oh, Battle got so greedy. He was like, I don't need the rage to win this round.
But that's a winning play, though. You know?
It is.
Holding on to it that's planning ahead for the future. And in a game like this, where the players are so evenly matched, you need every single advantage that you can squeeze out of your resources.
And that in itself is a gamble outside of the game. It goes into your mindset and how you're feeling at the time. We talk about that constantly. Samurai Shodown completely exposes how you are feeling.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Battle was feeling like, I want my rage going into round 3.
Yeah, you know, he was feeling pretty confident that he could take the round. And obviously, it was close.
He picked the smart option.
Yeah.
You know, the run-ups
happened to trade
heavy. And he just happened to trade with, you know, Charlotte in the air, not that great. But if you're in the ground, she's amazing.
Yeah.
You know. Well, that's all she wrote for Battle. He has been eliminated.
Yeah.
My pick is out of the building. But, hey, he did not go out in the first round of top 8, so I'm happy for that. It's all about the silver linings.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So after this, we've got Amaterasu's score. Probably, I think, if I were to have chosen, score would have been my pick.
Yeah.
And KR1's Abao. So this is going to be a KOF player versus KOF player.
Yes, it is. Score.
You hate to see it.
You telling me, man? Score notably, the last Evo Japan was in the top 3 for KOF 14. And ever since then, he's been moonlighting in between games. And as I said before, once the SWC season started, he became unstoppable in Samurai Shodown, only going down to Didimo KOF at Frosty Faustings. But other than that, he's like almost the face of this game, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Unstoppable.
He's and what a face to have. Like this guy is like so nice. He's
animated too, you know?
Yeah, that too. Yo, his poses, the Benny Maru poses.
It's impossible not to like this guy.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree.
Meanwhile, Abao over here at the Evo 2019 KOF 14 side tournament, getting second place to ET. He has been doing really well in Samurai Shodown. I think he won the most recent big Samurai Shodown tournament here in Japan. Okay. It's called Samurai Tournament or something like that.
Samurai Tournament.
That's literally what it was called. They spelled Samurai with an I instead of a U. I was like, wow.
Oh, okay. I think I know which one you're talking about.
The subtitle was Happy New Year, and I'm like, all right, I'm kidding. I'm done.
Bro, yeah, the English over here. Once you're here, you guys will see. It's no joke.
Must have been in the Cat Cafe or something.
All right, so yeah, it's gonna be probably another Hamaru versus Shizumaru matchup.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
Mentor versus student.
It's very interesting to see that match between it. What? This got me a button check. Okay, cool. Don't be messing with me like that. Come on.
I was gonna say the clown is not gonna make an appearance, unfortunately, in this top 8.
No frog gimmicks allowed.
No frog gimmicks. Unblockable frog. What the hell is that?
That was the only thing they gave us, man. Unblockable frog and a faster 2M. The faster 2M definitely helped out a lot.
All right, going to the fields of Mikatakahara.
Oh man, that's my favorite stage in this game, honestly.
My favorite word to say. It's like there's mad syllables in it.
Mikatakahara. It almost sounds like you actually know how to speak Japanese. Ooh. And Abao just letting him get away with murder there.
Score rocking his, oh no! Goes for the throw. I was saying before that Score usually connects those throws because he's so good at conditioning you into standing still for them. But Abao was ready for it.
Yeah, Abao's movement right now is totally not the kind of movement that's going to allow Score, which means Score is going to start thinking a couple more steps ahead of him.
Yeah, you're right.
So this is probably a data gathering round.
Oh, no. He had the right read there, but Shizu jumps very high.
Yeah, just went right underneath it.
Yeah.
All right, catch up the run punch.
Hey, see, Score varies up his options a lot after he runs at you. Sometimes he'll throw you, sometimes he'll do the running B, sometimes he'll neutral jump.
And that's the RPS. God, that hurts.
Wow.
I did not think that was going to kill.
Yeah. While I was blabbing, he found it confirmed. It's the WFT. And that is the power of the Haomaru Rage.
Oh, man. Great mountain slash. Whoa! You got him? And that's not going to finish him off, but he ain't going to be happy.
You get the white rain.
Was that motor oil?
Yeah, I don't know what that could be.
Think you need to check your engine, Haomaru.
Wow! Stupid Mary Poppins float. Get that crap out of here.
So I think he actually thought that Abao was going to drop.
Yeah.
So he was like, I'm going to let you land first and then go for an attack. But he just
totally. No, he just kept holding it.
Oh, my God. Whoa, don't stick anything out there. Did that cross up? Oh!
Nice TP. I don't think Abao was ready to land on that side.
No, he wasn't.
Okay, the Abare 66D. Kind of, that was a really close round, even though Abao had the SSM advantage right off the bat.
Well, the thing about getting S.
Oh, God.
Wow. He didn't have the SSM, but he has the WFT. Yeah, and you got to do that, bro.
Yeah, that was not a clean punish from Score.
Ooh!
Not deep enough to combo off that cross-up, unfortunately.
All right, but he had to do that just to save his health, save his weapon, and now his rage is gone. He has to take every guard break that Abao throws at him unless he's going to jump, which is going to give Abao the opportunity to do run-up DPs.
Interesting to note, Score missed a confirm off of the running medium that he normally is so good at converting off of.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
Might be a little bit nervous, man.
He's using physical attacks right now, so he can't get deflected.
Yep.
Shades of 1.0.
All right, forces out the Rage Explosion with that throw.
And Abao is probably just going to look for an opening. He's going to see, what do you poke out against? What are you trying to punish? And I'm going to East in it. Or I'm just trying to save my health meter right now. No DP.
All right, Score on the ropes here, but it is still entirely possible for him to make this comeback.
One of those miracle deflects could do it. And Abao wouldn't be able to do anything about it.
Oh, nice. That was such a smart option to go for. The running sweep, not deflectable. So in case of a recoil cancel into deflect from Score, very smart. The only winning play there for Score would have been to recoil cancel into a Dragon Punch with the invincibility.
Looking for that deflect again. We see the Abao getting a little frisky. I mean, that's what happens. You take game one in any game, then you get a little loose. You're like, okay, now I can take some more risks. Let's see how you deal with them. And Score saying, hey, I don't worry about your instant hop float.
Nice. Score very good at reading when you're going to try to jump out of his, you know, getting close to you.
And now Score with the high volume movement. What? Ouch. He's just using whatever he can to stop Score's advance. Once again, Score transitioning into brick wall.
Nice. Punishes the whipped deflect attempt with a throw.
Right now, Abao is totally cool, just hanging back in that corner, looking for his opportunity. He may not get it, though.
Nice. Optimal punish there for Score.
Ouch.
And a small little kick.
Yep, that's all it takes.
Yeah.
They put so much emphasis on it, too. It's like, ah!
yeah.
Broke all his toes, man.
They scream like they just gotten stabbed.
All right, there we go. Now it's Abao's turn to make some corner work for him.
Oh, wow. Puts himself into the corner. Not a great place for Abao. Recoil cancels into the fireball.
Yep, Abao backing out of there now, probably putting himself in the corner here.
Yeah, he was running away from that Haomaru Rage, which is so scary, as we've been saying.
Yeah, well, he was at the right distance to do it, because if he had done it anywhere closer, he probably would have ate it on backdash.
Yeah, you're right, you're right. Nice run-up throw from downtown from Score.
Score using that 5M, saying, what you going to do about it? It's pretty good, buddy.
Nice.
Whoa!
Wow!
Punish Max! No, not quite.
Not quite, but so close.
And I think Score might have just, like, neglected that.
Oh, my God! The running medium into the WFT confirmation.
He's going to do it again.
Forces out the Rage Explosion. Oh, my God! One more touch will do it.
Oh!
And the running A will just take it for Score. Wow, very well placed. He knew that Abao wanted to get up close, so he was like holding forward and opens him up to, you know, getting punched in the face.
And Abao right now thinking about what can I do differently right now. I didn't get around on him. I got close twice, but
yeah,
getting close don't always count.
Yeah, man, the clutch factor is everything, especially on a stage such as this. So many eyes watching.
Whoa! Oh my God! Yeah, I don't know.
What?
That's a moral decision. That is a career decision. Do you want to keep the round or do you want to keep your health?
Excuse me, what is with that tap? What?
I think Abao just got tilted. Somebody call a bus.
Bro, this guy's...
Whoa, wait, hold on a second.
You remember when I was talking about the clutch factor? I think Abao might have lost it, which is so odd because this guy's a legendary KOF player.
That's true, because he just got that whiff guard break in his face and he did not SSM it.
Yeah, what the hell?
And that was free damage. That would have been totally in his favor. The Rage Burst would have totally paid off in that sense. And he's definitely dropping this round right now.
Man,
he's not getting that opportunity.
Dude, this game is quickly falling out of his grasp.
Ooh, what a read! And he can't do nothing about it anymore.
My goodness.
Oh.
Yo, Abao.
He's like, damn, I messed up.
Yeah, that's like a resigned smile.
Oh, he blinks. That's unfortunate.
Jeez.
Oh, what a read again!
Right back at you.
He's like, I got no Rage Burst anymore. I can't take any more guard breaks. Jesus Christ. Stop running at me.
Nice running sweep.
All right, Abao, if he wants to get back in this, he has to play. Ooh.
Wow, beats the DP.
All right, he definitely has an opportunity to win this round.
Yeah, he really needs it. Obviously, he needs to scores on match point. But from a momentum standpoint as well.
Yeah. Oh, man, score is just relentless.
One more touch will do it. Oh, my God. The ball's on this man.
Yeah, seriously. Wow. The read did not pay off the moment it needed to.
Yeah. Obviously, reading a wake-up jump from Abao there, so it didn't pay off.
Not a bad guess.
No, not at all. Halmaru, though, has that rage meter stock.
Gotta
Very
be careful.
dangerous.
Oh, man. Don't back because she's like, I'm waiting for you, please. All right, the rage is gone.
Oh, wow. Just got right over the fireball. Not quite close enough to punish.
Is he looking for that guard? Oh!
Good anti-air.
He actually could have backed off that if he had pulled back in the other direction.
And, man, Abao.
Oh, that's
no, not quite
good. Yeah, there wasn't much you could do about that, man.
Good stuff from Score, Amaterasu's own Score.
And Score, beginning that game series, almost looking like he was, like, you know, on his back.
Dude, I totally agree, but he started to get the reads. I lost count of how many times he landed the jump C on Abao.
Oh, right, yeah,
right? That does mad damage, and those add up.
And I think that was before Abao had even lost his meter, his rage at that point, you know? He was just like, I don't want to get grabbed, ever.
Yeah, totally. Man, what the hell was that rage explosion, though? You expect better. But
I know the cliche phrase is it be like that, but I kind of wonder if, like, you know, this game does it to you, man.
It does. You're right.
Like, everybody talks about it's so simple, it's so slow, and I'm like, yeah, which means there's more time for you to get inside your own head.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. You never know what the pressure will do to you, you know. And when you're up there, it's all these eyes on you, you know, all you guys at home watching, like, it gets to a person. And
sometimes you think as a player, you're like, oh, man, my opponent ain't got that execution. He ain't got those.
Yeah.
In this kind of game, it don't really matter, you know. Do they have the thought process?
Yeah, execution isn't really the barrier in this game. It's definitely how well you can read the opponent.
It's literally just you. I think that's why people hate losing in this game. They're like, damn, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, totally.
All right, we're moving on into, I believe, winners finals. Gamera versus Mjima.
All right, Gamera versus Mjima. That's going to be what he was playing Jubei today, right? Gamera.
Yeah.
Mjima is going to be playing Shizumaru. Going to see a lot of that.
And if you had told me that this, I mean, I would have not preddicted this winners finals.
Yeah, neither would I. Yeah. I would have expected, I think, score
on one side, yeah.
And then, well, I guess for the Shizumaru mirror, it would have been a toss-up for me. So,
yeah.
But yeah, definitely score losing to Gamera early on was kind of an upset to me.
It was to me. It set the tone of this top 8, which has been absolutely, it's been delivering.
Yeah.
It's been absolutely delivering the entire time.
No doubt.
Anyone's game still. And remember that Score is already qualified for SWC finals, which means that the runner-up will get the spot.
Yeah. So Gamera, like you had mentioned before, shout-outs to Hello Brett, notable Koihime Embu player.
Koihime Embu player as well as Aquapaza.
Yeah. Koihime, though, famously a weapon-based fighter, very ground-focused. That's
somewhat similar in that sense.
Yeah, and you can see that translate very well into the style of gameplay that he uses in Shiki. Excuse me, it's not a Jubei player, it's Shiki player.
I keep feeling like I think that was Battle. That was
it was Battle. Yeah.
Over to Jubei, yeah.
Getting all my wires are all crossed.
It happens, man.
Hey, I'm still jet lagged.
They pay us to stand up here and be pretty, not like have good memories.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean this is going to be interesting. I want to see if he can really use Shiki's various options for keeping out Shizumaru and like limit his movement in a way that we haven't really been able to see from other players.
Yeah, because she's got a high jump arc. She's got a great jump heavy.
Yeah.
Which I actually think against the float, she probably will hit him at a range that he can't touch her.
It's, I don't know, because like it's angled downwards, right? And she doesn't jump as high as he does. So it's possible that it'll be hard for her to.
So it might actually go underneath them then.
Yeah. I think her best like upwards angled attack in the air is probably her jump A, and that's not very upwards angled at all. So I don't know. I feel like she might have trouble dealing with his high jump arc, but we'll see.
But she has a great arc for DP against that because it's almost vertical.
Sure. Yeah. It's basically vertical. You're right.
All right. Gamera still giving it some thought.
Yeah.
Doing button checks in his brain right now.
These guys are very focused. I checked out Gamera's Twitter actually last night, and he was having trouble sleeping.
Oh no!
Yeah, he was. Well, according to Google Translate, at least, he was having trouble sleeping because he's so nervous, so excited rather to have made it onto the top 8. And he's been playing so well. You really would not have been able to tell that he might have had a restless night.
What happens, sometimes when it's your first time on one of the biggest stages in the world, with all the, like you say, all the eyes on you, in a game that you enjoy playing, and the skill level of everyone else in the bracket,
super high,
you'd be thinking about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot.
Absolutely. But, this guy's no stranger to high-pressure situations.
For sure. No, for sure.
I'm sure Emjima is also a pretty pedigreed fighting game player as well. All these guys, I'm sure, probably no strangers.
This is the next step up, and I hope that after this top 8, we get to see more of these guys in similar stages like this, Get these guys out there. They need to travel.
Yeah, totally. Sponsors, please pick up these guys. Shiki versus the Demon Boy, Hisame Shizumaru.
What's interesting, commentating most fighting games,
I
always feel like you never get that much silence, that much downtime in between words, not that much, all that air.
Sure.
But in Samurai Shodown, it's almost like you just have to watch. You have to be as patient as the player.
Yeah, sometimes I'm holding my breath. I catch myself doing that, and it's really bad because
I get
winded.
No wasted words, no wasted movements.
All right, he gets the throw right off the bat. Shiki, I think, has the fastest run in the game, so it's very hard to react to her running at you to throw you.
She's got pretty good.
Oh, but he just tried right there.
Had to guess, though.
Yeah. Gamera was baiting something with that, and that's data, Seeing how Emjima reacts to that run up that time. Very good data to have.
Jimmy can't afford to think about him showing that card, though.
Right.
Wow.
Lets him jump on him. Yeah, Gamera, I've said this before, but he doesn't jump at you very often. So whenever he does, it's really hard to to deal with it appropriately.
Yeah, it's at a weird time, and you're just like, oh man, I wasn't even thinking anti.
Yeah.
Gamera just baiting anything right there.
Yeah, Gamera, he was reading a jump forward out of the corner, and that's why he did that fadeaway jump.
Woo, there's that DP, perfect.
He was talking about that. Yeah, good stuff. Oh, wow, big whip, but no punish. Use the light version.
I think he just was like, I don't see anybody ever using that.
Yeah.
Always running away, trying to run out that clock.
Yeah. Very, effective strategy, I think. Gamera, we've seen the most timeouts, I think, from him.
Oh, for sure.
This top 8.
And Emjima just giving it up, saying, whatever, we'll see each other in the next round. I want to hold on to my rage.
Yeah, playing that pacifist mode.
What did you say yesterday to bring back the suicide mode?
Oh, yeah. Please bring back suicide. SNK, please. We need that back. Nice. Finds an opportunity for the guard break. Again, Emjima is not reacting very well to these.
Emjima kind of got some lead in his shoes.
Yeah, you see him pressing buttons now randomly, and that's to put out hitboxes for the other guy to run into.
That's also a little bit of a panic option too, though.
It kind of is, because it opens you up to whip punishes or deflects.
Right now, Gamera not feeling pressure to do anything. Feeling nice and comfortable despite not being at the life lead.
Oh, you know what I'm waiting for, though?
Oh, yeah.
Bro, you already know. It's a turnaround punch. My man's is probably cooking that.
He's been cooking that since the character select screen. That's coming, man.
Yeah, dude, I'm smelling. I'm on the edge of my seat right now.
But I think even Gamera knows it's coming, so he's just thinking, I'm not doing anything. You can have the life lead.
Yeah, dude, even if there wasn't a tap threat, he doesn't do much.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's actually the perfect play style to combat that mindset.
Yeah, very, defensive compact style. No wasted movements.
And he's not going to give himself, and they're not going to give Mjima too many opportunities to open him up for it.
Yeah, totally.
You know, he might have to, I mean, even if it comes down to using 2H to do it, he'll get the burst out of it.
Right.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely cooking that. This cup runneth over with tap charge. Oh!
Big whip
there.
there.
That was a big jump.
MGO kind of hurts himself in the foot, or shoots himself in the foot by doing a throw during that punish, scaling the damage.
Wow. All right, Mjima.
Again. All right, there we go. That's the optimal punish that we wanted to see last time.
And still, Gamera not abandoning the game plan.
I mean, it's pretty tough now. 22 seconds. Shizumaro basically has a... Oh, nice. Ass touch.
Yes. Yeah, usually you see people at this deficit, at this time in the game, getting a little more desperate, getting a little more aggressive.
Yeah.
But Gamera has not changed at all.
Yeah, I mean, he knows he's got that rage explosion in the back when the time comes.
And that's going to add at least about 10 seconds to the clock. There it is.
Nice. Oh! There's that jump C that you were talking
and
about.
now he's getting aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, it's his...
Oh! Yeah, is he gonna...
Force the rage explosion from Mjima. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, and he gets the throw!
He just wanted to get away. He just wanted to get away.
Mjima's rage is still ticking. Oh, my goodness, it's not even going to matter.
His thought process was, I raged to get out of that situation, and now I'm just going to back up until yours is gone. And he was like, he didn't even think.
Yeah, he wasn't ready for that run-up
He could
throw.
be in that situation again.
Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. Wow, and that was really amazing patient play from Gamera. Most players in that type of situation would fold and overextend themselves, right? But Gamera, he kept it cool, and he got paid out for it.
I think a lot of people, when they see the rage come out, even if they've already busted out their rage, they often just think like, okay, now we just wait for our meters to run out, right?
Yeah, totally.
But there is a clear loser in that situation still.
And then Gamera knew that. That's why he forced the issue so much.
Nice whip punish.
She said kokone, but it wasn't.
Yeah, no,
that wasn't the moment.
What were you talking? What you swatting at? All right, again, Gamera playing that super patient game. Does not matter what the health meter says.
Nice. Backdash is the throw attempt. Big damage punish.
All right, nice JD. All right, does not get it. Jumping for that. Gets the air-to-air heavy from Shizumaro.
Putting up the wall.
Yep. Such
Sword
a great
wall.
hitbox on that.
Yeah.
And you notice that Mjima not using the backdash float cancel poke.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
Well, I think it's because he's. I feel like he should though, because Gamera's been doing run forward a lot.
Right, and that was gonna definitely put out that wall to stop him. Instead, he's just sitting there throwing out 5M, and that's a little bit slower.
It is a bit slower. You're right, and
deflectable.
The far M also not cancelable.
Yeah. I think that's betraying him right now. I think he's not really throwing anything out there that's making Gamera think about changing his game plan right now.
Right, yeah. I mean, he's been kind of controlling the pace right now as Gamera. Slowing it down quite a bit. Shizumaro, I feel like he thrives kind of in chaos.
Oh, for sure.
Making you kind of play his game of like, nice.
Now he's probably scared. He's like, I can't do that either. I triple jumped, or I tried-jumped into float. Still got hit with the DP. Oh, nice cross-up.
Went for the run under, but yeah, Shizumaro has a very good cross-up button in that jump medium.
And if she had been crouching at that time, that definitely would have been combo damage.
Absolutely.
And
nice
air. Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. He was reading a run-forward throw there. Very high level, these decisions that these guys are making.
But that's a tell for Mjima. Maybe you might want to think about a run-forward guard break now.
MGima looking pretty comfortable right now. 20 seconds remaining on the clock.
Ooh! That was a weird interaction. He actually had to turn around. He had the back turn on that.
No DP there.
Yeah, no, that was telegraphed. Oh, hello.
That was really good. MGima read that Gamera was going to try to chase him with a jump, so he pressed the jump C before he even saw Gamera jumping. And Gamera kind of jumped into it.
Layers, baby.
Yep.
Oh, no. That was so high, man.
Yeah, that was the same interaction as before. He was expecting a jump rather than a throw, so that's why he did the jump C so early.
Right. Again, Gamera sticking to that game plan. Does not matter what position either one of them is in.
Yo, base on that? You heard that? That was reverbing everywhere.
Oh, man, he's cooking it for sure.
Oh, my goodness.
I know, but just thinking about it, like, when's the opportunity going to come?
It's been longer than 80 seconds, man. This thing is lethal at this point. Well, not lethal, but you know.
It's a weapon of mass destruction.
Absolutely. Might even be lethal now, actually.
Oh, yeah.
He does have low health.
And I think he just got a big tail when he could let it rip because he got a couple of low kicks in there, and then immediately Gamera responded with a low light slash. That might be his opportunity if he puts up that situation again.
I do believe, though, if the tap gets blocked by Shiki, I think she can SSM it.
Oh, for sure.
So I'm sure MGima knows this as well, and that's why he's so hesitant to do it like raw.
Yeah, but in that case, he's probably going to want to abandon it soon then. Oh, boy, there it is.
Yeah, forced to stop the timer.
Okay. But remember, the last time this happened, MGima was the loser despite being the aggressor, having gotten the second raise.
Oh my God, what a beautiful air-to-air.
He's not even looking for the card.
Nice chip out from Gamera. And this is winner's final, so it is, of course, a first to 3.
3 out of 5. So he saw that towards the end there, he realized that, okay, he raised burst second, which means he's still on the ropes.
Yeah.
Which means he can still pursue, but he was still second-guessing his approach. He was still second-guessing his run-up guard break. He wanted her to jump, and she didn't. Just stood there. And the second time, he ate the DP, you know?
Absolutely. Nerves of steel, these guys.
But I think the story of this match so far is whoever rages second probably still loses the interaction. Hey! Oh, he did it too late. Oh, no.
Nice punish there from Gamera. He could have SSM, but he's opting to hold on to it.
With someone like Shiki, I actually think it's worth holding on to that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I was about to say. Very strong option, and it shuts down a lot of things. Like we were talking about, the SSM could punish the tap.
Punish the tap, punishes like fireballs.
Nice counter poke there from Gamera, beating the startup of MGima's far B with his own.
Ooh, baby!
Okay, punishes the recoil with the 5B again. That was dangerous because MGima could. Oh my!
Wow, MGima just throwing it away.
Yeah, that was he was trying to OS in block stun, but he wasn't counting on it whiffing, and since it whiffed, he was able to cancel it into the DP there. Nice. Another counter poke. He has such a good read on when MGima likes to press buttons.
He's ready for it this time. You saw a couple times in the earlier games that he was getting that far and medium, but he wasn't canceling it into dash Rekka. But now, 100%. I'm just checking him right now. What are you going to do about these kicks?
Nice.
Hello.
Very sneaky time to run forward and throw during the recovery of that far A.
Gamera's just holding on to this lead right now. Yeah, man, that must be frustrating to deal with, you know, just like having to.
Oh my God, the A-tier tap!
He got sick of that nonsense.
Oh my God.
That's your ass, bro.
Gamera now does have rage. If Gamera can land a throw here, he can force out the rage explosion.
Caught him backdashing though.
All right, rage subsides. 10 seconds remaining.
Oh, nice DP.
What?
What a turnaround. Yeah.
Oh my God!
And now Mjima's
Dude,
like,
he's got
crap!
lead off.
I landed the full pot charge.
Oh my God!
Heavy downpour, and it still went down like this.
What the hell? That was the first time he used that down heavy this entire set, but it was the perfect time to do it. Perfectly hitting him out of the running slide that he had just attempted.
But at the same time, you just got to look like Mjima had. He had the situation in his favor.
Yeah.
He hit the full charge crazy downpour. He had the time on his side. And
he kept overextending, dude.
Yeah.
That's Gamora's plan is to make you overextend into his buttons.
He never adjusted.
Yeah, he just played right into it. That's very unfortunate for Mjima. That was winner's side.
That was winner's side, so he's down on the loser's side. But at the same time, it's just like, whoa, man. Like you, I mean, hopefully that was, I hate to say a data gathering segment, assuming that they will see each other again in grand finals.
Yeah.
But, you know, I didn't really see him notice. He didn't really play the player.
Sure, yeah.
He was more or less just playing the character.
Yeah.
And against someone like Gamera, you definitely got to play Gamera.
Yeah, you definitely. I mean, this game's all about reading and adjusting and counter-adjusting, conditioning, all very important skills. I think Mjima was a little, like maybe one step, maybe two steps behind Gamera as far as
definitely.
Like, the game planning and the adjusting goes.
Yeah, because you notice that Gamera, even when he was at when he was behind in life meter, he was like, my game plan's still going to stay the same because you're going to give me an opportunity. I've seen enough from you that even if you're winning, you're going to give me an opportunity to start taking it back. And you guys can take back some free time while you're watching this here Twitch ad that we're going to show you in just a moment. We'll see you in just a little bit. Well, I don't know about you or the rest of y'all out here, but I'm damn near spent after all of these crazy high-intense matches of Samurai Shodown here at EVO 2020 in Japan.
You know, we got 4 more left, though.
We only got 4 more left.
Four more players.
That almost feels like an eternity.
I know, right?
I mean, I'm loving it. I'm loving every bit of it, but, dude, I feel like I've been up there. I feel like I'm over there just running the marathon. I'm over here expending brain cells, thinking about, how many different situations I'm going to be in when I dash up on my opponent. Yeah,
that's a good point. That's been kind of the story of this top 8 is the interactions after the aggressor runs up into your face, right?
We've seen like so many different versions of that. Like some people are expecting, the opponent to jump because they think the opponent is expecting them to do a guard break.
Yeah.
And then some people are expecting the opponent to guard break them back because they think that, I'm going to guard break him while he's dashing in at me. And so in response, they either backdash or they spot dodge or I'm like, who does this amount of thinking?
Galaxy brain people.
Samurai Shodown players.
Samsho players indeed. Yeah, I mean, conditioning and read, man. All about those things. And as you guys are seeing like a little montage that looks like of oh wait, no, sorry. What am I saying?
No, that's actually happening live.
Well, that's happening right now. This is Hisho, 7144's Hisho versus Amaterasu's Score. Yeah, one of these guys has to go home. Such a shame. Oh, another Charlotte playing that red Charlotte.
Oh man, Charlotte players. They still exist.
They do.
I know some known Charlotte players recently announced they're probably done with the girl.
Yes, but, I know who you might be talking about.
Yeah. But there are still some out there that keep the faith.
Yeah. And, we're seeing her at one of the highest levels of competition. So, she must still have something.
I mean, she's got a pretty good toolkit, and it only got better when they, fixed the guard break situation.
Yeah. I totally agree. And I mean, it's gonna be Charlotte against Haomaru, another classic matchup for you guys.
You watch the anime movie; she's in love with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, she's in love with him in general.
Yeah, I think that's how it goes in the lore. Not that I know anything about the lore.
But she was like, "Oh no, he's married."
Oh, he is?
I think that's what that was the story. Like she was like, "Oh, he's already got a woman." So she like cut her hair or something.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of the story of this matchup is Haomaru has to get close to get anything started, and he has to take risks to do that.
Yeah, she's just going to poke him out the entire time. But if she jumps like that, that gives him a great opportunity for a DP. So she may want to be using that sparingly unless it's going to be a guaranteed cross-up.
It's in the corner.
Wow,
nice.
There it is.
That was a beautiful anti-air DP there.
Ooh, both players thinking the exact same thing.
Oh, big punish.
And we've been seeing a lot of slides today, but Charlotte's is not one of the better ones.
Right, no, very hard to make it safe, if even at all possible.
Oh, my God.
I don't know, he's kind of playing that running B. You don't get any reward off of it as Charlotte. And that slide as well. Very odd choice to use that button in that situation. It feels like he might be kind of in a different character mode, you know?
Yeah, it happens like that. Oh, wow! And that deflect is super active. You got to be careful.
Yeah, poked right into it. 10 seconds remaining. Still possible to make this comeback, but it will be difficult. Score has proven himself adept at shutting down the air approach.
Right, and so far, Hisho has also proven himself pretty solid at keeping the game plan together. But like you said, he might just be playing the wrong character right now.
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, that DP hit that he went for at the end was not a bad gamble, but Score really did not have any incentive to put anything out there. Yeah.
And now we see, okay, runs right into the bayonet.
Oh my God. Yo, the third strike confirms. One hit, baby. That's all he needs.
He cannot rage explosion either. It's over.
Yo, it's over. Where's your weapon, dog?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
All right, run.
Bro, bet you wish you had your weapon. What the hell?
Come on.
Yo, he's just punching her.
Oh, get up. Oh, boy. It's too late. God damn it.
This man is evil.
This is the most infuriating round of Samurai Shodown that I've seen in a long time.
God bless you, SNK.
He shows like, I'm having a real bad day. Nobody talk to me.
Oh, man. Is he going to run back to the boy?
Dude, people will get to fighting over a gameplay like that. Like, let me pick up my weapon, bro.
Oh, okay. He's sticking with Charlotte. Okay.
Whoa!
My goodness. Score.
Yeah, that might be it. I don't know, man. I don't like to call it a match early, but when Score gets that early deflect on you, and he's just like, I got you.
Yeah, you know, he didn't choose to cash out the SSM there, so it is entirely possible for Hisho to grind this one back out.
He might just be thinking, I'm going to get another deflect before this match is over. He may be thinking, I don't need to use it right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking pretty rough, dude.
He's like, you already tilted, man. It's like...
Score's looking very much in control right now.
Oh,
my goodness. Completely dictating the pace is Score.
Oh, my God, yeah. Poor Hisho right now just probably regretting this choice.
One more touch will do it for Score.
And you can see Score's getting a little more reckless right now because he knows he needs one more touch, taking a little bit more damage. Not plus. Going into round 2 with full rage, which we've seen all day, is the scariest Hamaru in the world.
Absolutely. Oh, no. Word?
How did he get that read?
He's psychic, man. Good use of that bayonet lunge there from Hisho. Nice. Using the whip time to advance there was Hisho.
All right, Hisho, well, he was slowing it down for a second.
Oh my God, the reversal.
How about this, brother?
And beautiful. That was such a good decision to go right into WFT instead of going SSM, because that will be probably enough to take the round.
Uh-oh, he's not going to pick that weapon up real quick. And once again, Hamaru with full rage.
Might have to eat my words there.
Uh-oh, the reach.
Look at all that respect. He's just not swinging into the recoils at all because he's...
Oh my God, you gotta do it.
The disrespect. Are you serious?
What is this, week 1?
Oh my God.
We've circled the wagons back to the beginning of the game's lifespan.
Score is such a beast. Do you see how happy he is with himself? That man is such a scumbag. He did that round week 1.
That was like the tech for like a solid month. Is when you threw somebody into the corner and they rage burst, you just do it again.
Oh my goodness. The ball's on this man.
Oh my God. And you know why he did that? Because he knew that Hisho was too much of a gentleman to rage burst and then Easton immediately.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah, Hisho, I mean, the guy looks like, he's like a gentle guy, you know?
He's like, I'm not a barbarian.
Yeah. He's got a lot of honor, this guy.
I'm going to sit on this rage explosion.
Right.
Every time, man.
Sometimes he's gotta E-send immediately, man.
Who said it? I think it was Choco Blanc who said it, that this game will just reveal who you are inside, you know?
Yes.
And Hisho is a frugal man.
Frugal, yeah. I mean, safe. I think safe is a better way to
safe man, yes.
Yeah. But man, that safety ended up costing him. Was not ready to react.
I want to take Score to Vegas, man. Like, I want to see
yeah, man.
blackjack.
I mean, bro, next Evo, man.
Oh, I'm telling you, I'm bringing it to the tables.
Hell yeah. All right, so we got our losers final now, all set up and good to go. It's gonna be Amaterasu's Score, who we just saw, going up against Mjima, who we just saw lose.
And I just gotta say, it is absolutely a feat to see Score just buzzsawing his way back up into the top 3 position. You know,
the guys
we're used to seeing that, back in America, in Europe, and it's not like it's free for him. There's some good players out there.
Absolutely.
But he just has so much momentum. By the time the tournament ends, it's almost impossible to stop him. And here he is in his homeland doing it anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
this man is ridiculous.
He is a world-class player, to be sure. And, I mean, so is Mjima, though. So we're going to see probably a very entertaining match. Shizumaru versus Haomaru is my guess.
Mm-hmm.
Student versus the master. Interesting to note, since they're student and master, they share a lot of similar-looking moves.
They do, yeah.
Particularly the sword slashes are very...
The heavies, yeah.
Yeah, like heavy... The heavy slash is very similar.
Yeah.
Shizumaru puts his entire back into the heavy slash like the same way Haomaru does. His is just a little bit dankier because
he ain't got the
he's
legs.
Still a growing boy. You know?
Like I said, wait for adult Shizumaru, man.
Oh, dude, you got to go to 5SP if you want to see big Shizumaru. Pick him on player 2 side.
Oh, that's the tech.
Yeah. Or no, it's like you pick Gaira on player 2 side, and then the way that the character model pops up, it like looks like Shizumaru's face on Gaira's body.
Oh wow!
So we call him Big Shizumaru.
Big Shiz.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna see if Mjima's got that Big Shizumaru waiting for Score.
Yeah. Score is a machine, man. I just mentioned earlier about how impressive it is that he's just running through this losing side of the bracket. It's just, it's always impressive.
Nice, gets the throw into the optimal combo.
In a game...
Oh my god! No respect, he just ran right up and did it.
Dude, in a game where any wrong mistakes can spell doom, he just...
Oh my god, yes!
Let's go!
Yo, you remember when I was talking about how Score just always lands the throws?
Yeah.
This is what we're seeing right now. Thank you, Score, for proving me right and making me look smart.
This will ensure you many commentary gigs to come.
Yes, thank you so much, Sor.
Called it correctly. All right, Mjima with an opportunity to not go out.
Oh my god, the overhead. You so rarely see that since there's so little reward from it in this game.
That's that clean up your room SWAT, Get your ass back in the room, clean it up.
I mean, man, Mjima's going to really need to figure something out to stop Score. All this momentum that he's got behind him. Making all the right reads.
Oh, man.
Nice cross under with the low slide.
Oh, dude. All right, Mjima with the life lead here, but he doesn't look confident at all.
Nope. Yeah, I mean, it looks like he's just fighting off like an angry, like
an angry spirit, man. He's like, don't come near me. Oh.
That was so tricky there. Oh my god, the chase down.
God, dude.
Score smells blood, dude.
Yeah, Mjima is not ready for this fury, man. He does not.
Oh my god,
you don't want this smoke.
Ah! What the hell? He could have just E-send. This might take it though. This might take. Oh, not boy. That doesn't do quite that much damage.
It's a scramble now. It's definitely a scramble now. What are you doing?
One touch will do it. Excuse me. Probably another touch will do it.
Oh,
there we go. Mjima on the board.
That was weird as hell.
Dude, this is still the first game. It feels like it's been so long. What the hell?
Oh my god, how do you do this?
Ah!
No SSM.
That was supposed to be SSM, but he messed up the input there. Got the fireball instead.
Oh my God, Mjima with the round win, but possibly still a little nervous. And Score just like, do something about my buttons, man.
Hamaru in rage now.
Better chill on those backdashes, bro.
Yo, I'm just waiting for that throw, man.
Oh,
there it is.
Did not believe in the follow, that's fine.
Score is so good at hit confirming the 6-6Bs.
Whoa!
Oh, wow, what a great use of the instant air float.
But he actually messed up his punish because he decided to hit a button out of it.
Oh, wow.
All right, I think now he's looking for that backdash float cancel poke.
Making those big reads in there. Oh, my
Oh, no. Not enough just yet. Definitely in chip range.
18 seconds. Mjima does not have the rage explosion available to him anymore. Can't freeze the timer, so he's got to go in at some point. Very soon now. I mean, the timer's ticking, man.
Well, yeah, like Score right now saying, I don't got to do anything. You really going to give me all this time? Whoa!
One tap. Oh, my God, and he gets it!
That's why they pay you the big bucks, Ari.
That's all he needed, and Score gave it to him. That is crazy. He was feeling the pressure. He wanted to close it out. He stuck out the button, but it was not the right time to do it. Mjima let go. Flew right through it.
Now, the weird thing was there, the worst you could have possibly gotten if he had not done anything is probably a guard break. He had rage. He could have bursted out of it.
Yeah.
That would extend the round a little bit more, but at the same time, he wouldn't have eaten a crazy downpour.
Yeah. Crazy downpour. That was the only out for Mjima in that round, and Score, unfortunately, just let him have it.
Rare footage of Score just
making the wrong decision.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, this guy is usually like 10 for 10. Facing each other out right now, trading. Score got the better of it, but he's still got the light. Oh my God!
Oh my God, dude! All right.
The confirm.
Now we saw this at Frosty Faustings where he was just like gangbusters with the weapon flip technique. Every time he had rage, it was gonna land in any situation. I feel like he's getting back in that mode again because this late in the bracket, when you're landing WFTs like that, you know, your opponent's gonna feel it for.
Dude, this guy's actually on fire. Like.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous the amount of momentum that you can just feel emanating from this guy's gameplay.
Right, and you see Mjima again saying like, oh man, he's feeling it again? I gotta fight this monster.
Right, exactly. He's gotta splash some cold water over there.
Woo-hoo! All right, Mjima not nearly out of this yet, but again, the confidence is just down.
Right. Nice. Sneaks in the slide.
All right, playing this right, I like it.
Yeah, Mjima's got the life lead, but again, he's got that rage available now to Hamaru. Oh, he misses the confirm. That's so rare.
Yeah, that was definitely, like I said, almost happening again. And now the rage is gone. Wow,
oh, no!
Big.
He gets the running version instead. That could cost him dearly, and it does.
Had that weapon flip technique, he could have ended the round there, but he got it anyway. He's holding on to rage, but it's gone. Whether it's gone anyway.
Yep. And now Mjima now is on game point. It says losers final, so it should be 3 out of 5.
Oh, nice float back.
Nice deflect. He went for the SSM, but he misinputs it.
Hey, whatever damage is damage, right?
I guess, but it would have been so good to get that rage explosion.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. That would have been a great feather in his cap. All right, things are slowing down finally. Whoa! That 5K is not a...
Oh, wow, he made the right read, but Shizamaru was a little tiny boy.
Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? Yes, he has to.
Force the rage explode. Nice.
Good distance on that. Jump in.
Yeah, hits the outstretched hurt box. Look how he's being so pesky with that. Oh, my God!
Ah! Still get the crazy down. Oh, there it is!
And he backdashes the throw attempt. Perfect. Was ready for it with the SSM.
Now, he had been pumping backdash the entire match looking for that run guard break attempt. Score finally gave it to him after possibly thinking he ain't going to do it for the 15th time.
You are absolutely right. Man, Mjima was so ready for that. That was perfect, pristine.
And second case of Score making the wrong decision.
Yeah, dude. And
After being given the data that he shouldn't make that decision.
Bro, it felt like it was Score's game that entire time. But MGMA, like, steals them away with the perfect reads at the perfect time. Samurai Shodown, man, this game, the damage is ridiculous. Oh, wow, that could have been a punish.
Yeah, definitely. Very rarely seen guard cancel blowback whiff like that.
Nice. The float again makes the throw whiff. Score now, I think some cracks are beginning to show.
Yeah, and now we're seeing that confidence from MGMA.
Yeah. Oh, he goes for the run under, but MGMA was ready for it. Halmaru now in rage.
Now, Score finding it a little difficult to land those hits he was getting almost for free for the entire match.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. MGMA now, he's playing very evasively, and it's working out very well for him. There goes the rage for Halmaru. MGMA now has his.
Oh, my God. Dare I say, that is the round.
Not quite, but, I mean, you might be right, Hellblock. There's
not really much else yeah.
Yeah, there it goes. He went for the pickup there. That was very risky there. I don't know what that was all about.
I think he was just like, whatever. Either I die with my sword or I die because I can't block weapons with my hands. No DP there.
Yeah,
and we're saying he's not confirming off of those random mediums anymore.
Yeah, he might be a little scoped, dude.
Whoa.
Nice DP.
All right, now's the time for Score to get back on the ground, get his feet planted firmly. Remember what he came here to do.
Going for those crazy deflects now. Yeah, you see him not going for as many throws anymore. He's been kind of conditioned away from it.
Ooh! And that float screwed up the timing. All right, 28 seconds left on the clock.
Nice jump B. Oh, wow, that was very punishable, but didn't hurt quite as much as it could have.
Yeah, MGMA's kind of been doing that the entire game, where he gets these big punish opportunities and he kind of just lets it go.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because he's playing so evasively right now. Oh, my goodness. A big throw. 15 seconds left in this round.
A couple more interactions like that is going to leave this in Score's favor.
Nice DP. What an uppercut.
Uh-oh. He did it again. He definitely would have ate another DP from that distance.
6 seconds. Yo, that Halmaru theme's picking up.
Oh, my God. Them drums is kicking in, dude. Score right now, feeling it. He's like, yeah, this is why I play this game.
Absolutely. This is why I love watching it.
Ooh, almost had an opportunity for an overhead there. Might have dropped it because he didn't get the cancel. Oh,
nice. That's crouch hit, but doesn't confirm. What the hell?
He had rage.
That is a gimme right there.
Oh, that was the game. Or at least that was going to force.
That was a ton of damage for sure.
The rage.
Oh my God! And he gets the punish. MGMA chooses not to use the rage explosion. Very odd decision.
Yeah, that's me. Oh, now he's.
There it is. Oh my God! And it lands and they just randomly
had the opportunity. They gave MGMA too many chances.
Holy cow! MGMA, the master of clutch, making all the right decisions at the very end of each game. That was incredible. What a decision.
And I know it's a 3-0, but it definitely did not feel like a 3-0.
Dude, it felt like Score was in control for like the majority of that entire set. But like MGMA, the thief, he just steals these rounds away.
Steals them away, man.
It's crazy.
The robbery. Oh. I mean, it's Samurai Shodown. Can you really call it a robbery? These elements are.
Yeah, I mean, that's the game that we're playing.
Yeah, these are the things you're supposed to look for.
Holy cow.
Man, like, Score just dropping some pretty crucial confirms that even if they hadn't hit, it would force MGMA to do a burst in rage.
Yeah.
And he could just wait that out and then, reset his offense.
Yeah, I want to say almost every round, Score missed at least one confirm on like the close B or the running B.
The close M, yeah.
Yeah, and any time that the life totals are like so close like that, I mean, just that one confirmation would have made the difference.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, that's a real bummer for Score.
I mean, I kind of wonder if like when he had the rage and he got the run up the M, and instead of doing the weapon flip technique, he did DP. I wonder if he did that because if he thought he was going to rage anyway. And maybe he didn't want to play that. Maybe he didn't want to play that interaction. You know.
It's possible, yeah.
You know, maybe he was like, "I'll just get damaged." If he rages, he rages.
Yeah. You're right. But yeah, I mean, we've got our grand finals coming up. Wow. It feels like it happened in the blink of an eye.
I'm telling you. Well, these matches are going quick. They're like, high-level Sam show.
Yeah.
It's going to go quick.
Yeah, for sure. Gamera, the king of lame Shiki, I think it's safe to say, playing against Mjima, who we just saw.
Kind of lame as well.
He was, except until he made those explosive reads at the very end of every round, And
I just kept not seeing a lot of confidence in his gameplay against Score, who had all the confidence for all 3 of those games.
Yeah, dude.
And then at the end, all of a sudden, he kind of started getting the chutzpah built up in him,
Yeah, and wow. So Score, of course, I think a lot of people were expecting him to probably take this entire tournament, right?
That was a very favored pick, yes.
Yeah, I mean, if I were a betting man, I would have bet on Score.
Oh, sure, man.
But man, he's out at 3rd already. We got Gamera, Koihime Enbu, and what was it, Blade Arcus?
Blade Arcus, Koihime Enbu, Aquapaza.
Aquapaza, yes.
Yeah.
A high-level competitor in all those, footsies-based anime fighting games.
Yeah.
And you see him using those skills, translating very well over into a Shiki play in this game. And
it's almost like she's made for him, man.
Yeah, exactly. Mjima, man, this guy looks so focused. Damn.
Ooh.
All right.
He's had quite a week. Mjima's had quite a weekend too.
Yeah.
Had that absolute barn burner with Fair.
Oh, dude, that's totally right.
Now we're seeing how he won that. The fortitude.
Yeah.
To hold on
for days, indeed. Yo, this stage though, this stage is going to be in Soul Calibur 6.
That's right. Yeah, Ganru Jima.
Yeah. Oh wow! Backdash is the throw attack.
Now, like you said, you've been noticing that he hasn't been going for max punishes because he's probably too focused on being evasive.
Yeah.
And when the opportunities arise, he doesn't switch modes.
Doesn't fully capitalize. You're right.
So he just goes for whatever damage he can get. I mean, that's fine too.
Yeah.
But that might, spell doom for him.
Yeah.
If he doesn't take the opportunity when he needs it, because if we've seen anything the entire weekend, is that you leave Gamera alive, he's gonna find a way to come back.
Oh yeah, he squeezes every ounce out of his life bar for sure. And the clock. 20 seconds left. Sneaks in an overhead.
And we're seeing it right now. If Mjima had gone for that SSN after the deflect, or rather after that whiff guard break, he probably would not be dealing with this life deficit now.
Deficit? What deficit?
Nah, I can see the pixel, dude. It's like totally,
Oh yeah, you're right.
Gamera's definitely in the lead right now.
Yeah. Oh, but he's definitely not. Oh, dude, it's so hard to tell now.
Yeah. That's what I said, man. You give Gamera time.
Oh, and he sneaks it in at the very last second.
The irony of this is that that's totally a Gamera play.
Exactly. My God, Mjima's clutch factor is off the charts right now.
And Gamera again just going back into his regular game plan.
Ooh. Nice. That was such a crazy far heavy.
Yeah, I never really see that much from Gamera, but I guess he felt it that time.
Yeah, he had a very good read there. Nice jump C, catching the jump forward.
Nice anti-air run up K. Neither one of them just wanting to commit to anything big right now. Although I gotta say, no, that's not true. Mjima's definitely committed to something big. He's cooking a pot of crazy downpour.
Bro, you're totally right. We're probably gonna see it soon.
Oh, I'm sure, man.
Nice, sneaks in the overhead, catches him jumping.
Whoa!
Okay.
I'm not even sure if that was on purpose.
Yeah, it's hard to tell sometimes. So I feel like it might have been a misinput on the backdash instant float.
I was going to say, Gamera actually just got away with murder right there because he whiffed 2H. And after all that cooking of crazy downpour that Mjima had, that would have been it.
Yeah, man. Mjima, though, has Rage available to him. 6 seconds remaining. Hard to tell who has the lead. I think it's Mjima by a slim margin.
That's why I need numbers on those things, man.
Yeah.
Hit points.
Oh, my God.
And we are
did he just steal it away? He did. Gamera was forced to Rage explode.
The 0 counts.
Nice.
And now he's backing up, but he has to life. He's the one that extended the clock.
Yo, just Isen and make the clock go again. You got the life lead.
Just go. Oh my God.
All right, ended up not mattering. Sorry, I'm getting so into this match.
No, I'm feeling.
Oh my goodness.
Like, whoa.
All right, slides, sneaks in.
Again, man, both of these guys just playing the exact same approach.
Yeah, man. All these characters with good slides. Oh, wow. Nice DP from Gamera.
And I feel like MGM might want to chill on those fireballs. Because this girl can punish you from anywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
You know? Oh, man. He's reacting pretty well with that, though. So
yeah.
he's not doing it in a way where I think well, that would have been it for sure.
30 seconds remaining. I love watching these Gamera.
Oh, that was definitely the opportunity right there.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, my God. He's just giving them.
Really?
Crazy. I mean, it's possible that he's not confident that he can beat the recovery on that umbrella toss, because it does recover very quickly.
It does. You have to kind of read it correctly, but, oh, man, just daring him.
Oh, nice jump C, keeping him contained. 10 seconds remaining. No rage remaining on Gamera's side.
Such a great DP.
He's really going to need to sit on his life lead. It's so crucial. Oh, no!
He can't.
And that is perfect for him.
Yeah, wrap. Hooked it to perfection.
MGM, man, putting on a clinic. Very well done. Gamera, man, he's playing his game plan, but maybe he's just not clutching it out.
He's not clutching it out, unfortunately, and when you spin that rage in the position that he did spin it in, that means you open up the floodgates for Shizumaru.
Yeah.
Set up crazy downpour in a multitude of ways, and you can't do anything about it once you get touched.
Yeah.
Ooh. MGM getting a little frisky here. Oh, why? That had to be a misinput.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was even supposed to be.
Okay, that was correct. Now we see MGM getting a little more aggressive. I mean, rather, Gamera getting a little more aggressive.
You see him use that float to alter his jump trajectory and fade out DPs.
Right, and he floats back as well. But that's a little bit slow, so he can definitely still get hit by a DP.
Absolutely.
Ooh. And if that jump M is just a little bit deeper.
I love how he does that. Oh my God!
Oh my Lord.
Gets hit by the errant running medium from MGM, and MGM was very ready to convert into the WFT.
And Gamera was on his back foot at that point. I'm not really sure why he advanced.
Yeah, I mean, that was a little odd, uncharacteristic even.
Ooh, that's big.
Huge.
Humongous even.
That's probably the most damage we're going to see from a combo this entire top 8.
Yeah, god damn. Woo!
Yeah, I mean, this round is all but over.
Yeah, I mean, you guys.
Oh, wait, excuse me. Sorry.
Wow.
What am I saying? What am I saying?
Anti-air weapon flip technique. Now you got to pick up your weapon, baby.
Oh, gets the chance right there. The turnaround punch is probably cooked.
And he's still cooking that crazy downpour.
Oh, my God. 30 seconds remaining. Gamera, he loves it.
Oh, all right. Gamera holds on.
That's like the third or fourth time now that we've seen Gamera run under and just continue to run like for a long time.
I don't know much how many more of these interactions I can take, man.
I know, right? Oh, my goodness. Nice run under 6-6A there.
I'm just like, slow it down for me for real quick.
Nice DP. Gamera seems pretty unfazed. Playing pretty clean still.
Catching the backdash. Yeah, Gamera just stays unfazed forever, man. Like, that's the one thing I've always respected about, at least what I've been respecting about him all weekend, is that nothing changes his mind. The only time I see him changing the game plan is to close something out.
Yeah. Shiki now has rage, though. So, oh my goodness, that was a very risky deflect there.
Ooh.
Nice.
About to fall out of my chair next time he catches him with that anti-air WFT, I swear to God. It's not supposed to work like that.
No, well, dude, it's actually really good at doing that.
I know.
I've seen Didi Mokov does that very often.
Oh, yeah, it's good. But even at that distance,
dude, it chases you. And now, dude, it's on the table. Shizumaru has that WFT ready.
Yeah, you see he ain't jumping like that so much anymore. All right, he's going to try to play that clock to his favor.
Nice. Interrupts the overhead.
All right. Oh, right in his face, man.
Oh, and that's a punish.
Yeah.
Very well done. And wow, what a great fadeaway from Gamera.
Balls of steel, man.
Balls of steals indeed. So that's 1-1 now, I believe. Whew. Holy cow. Yo, MGMA, man, get it together.
MGMA getting red, dude.
Don't show any weakness, man.
That jump back heavy was definitely not a reaction. That was a read. After someone rage burst, I mean, like,
yeah, dude, jumping, it's so terrifying to jump when the other guy rage explodes.
Yeah.
Gamera, just no fear, man.
If he had just misread that, that would have been it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, it is 1-1 right now, so MGMA just has to hold on, has to chill a little bit, I think.
Wow, that was a really good close C there.
Yeah.
Sneaky little throw.
Uh-oh.
Gamera looking pretty good. MGMA, though, does have that rage available to him now. And you see...
Well, Gamera's not going to give him the jump anymore. He's not going to give him the jump anymore.
Yeah, Gamera's just backdashing constantly these days. All right, and there goes the rage. And yeah, Shizumaru jumping over Shiki's relatively more shallow jump arc. Nice. Wow. The bait, using the float to bait out the uppercut attempt. Nice block on the instant overhead.
Now, the crazy thing about that is I don't think that deters Gamera at all. The next time he sees float, he's still going to DP it.
No, absolutely. And you can't let... Oh, wow. Wow, no. Really? MGMA doesn't want to do more damage.
Yeah, I know, right? He's just like, let me just get this real quick.
He's like, I want to play more of this game. 10
all
seconds.
Download rounds.
I think Gamera has a slight advantage. It's by the slimmest of margins, though.
Ooh, that was definitely curtains right there if he canceled in the run, Rekka.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was, go!
Oh my God! Are you serious?
He, like I say,
are you serious?
About how you're feeling. It's about how you're feeling. He wanted that round.
You know what you're feeling when you do that in round one, though? You're feeling shook, is what it is.
It's quite possible. You might be so mad that you're about to lose that round when you were controlling so much of it that you do burst out of it. Or it could just be like, I feel like if I take this round, it's my game.
I mean, I guess we'll see what happens.
I mean, it ain't working now because now he just eats guard break after guard break if he doesn't react to it correctly.
There's the punish there.
Oh, see, now he sees that MGMA. MGMA's a little greedy for that run-up guard break, knowing that Gamera can't do anything about it once it happens.
Nice anti-air, canceling into the umbrella for additional pressure as she lands.
And at least he gets that round to be breathing space. If he loses this one, he still has a third one coming up.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's looking really close. Gamera could steal this one away with no rage bar or force rage explosion out of MGMA.
But how's he going to outtake MGMA here? MGMA doesn't have to do anything, even though he is running forward. I'm not entirely sure why MGMA is throwing this round away.
Yeah, why did he jump there? That was very, I don't know.
Warning!
Oh my God!
Bro.
It steals it with the overhead, just sneaking it in there. MGMA's not ready.
MGMA, I think that's hubris.
It might be.
I think MGMA's like, I don't want to win this way. Which is ironic because he's definitely been doing really well at winning that way the entire weekend.
Dude, he has been. Gamera, though, I think now he's on tournament point. My goodness. Yeah, MGMA, yo, he's looking a little shook there.
He's like, dude, why do I keep approaching? There was 2 seconds left.
Oh, man. I'm so mad that round one rage explosion worked out for Gamera, man. I'm tight, dude.
I'm telling you.
People deserve to be punished for their mistakes.
The mindset. It's not a mistake if it works. It's all about mindset. You're calling your opponent a chump.
MGMA now, huge life deficit already. 15 seconds in. These matches normally don't go like this. Bro.
Yeah. I don't like where this is going for MGMA. He hasn't done anything significant the entire game.
Looking a little lost here. There goes his rage, too. That's his comeback factor for this one.
It is, right? And now, again? Say, Gamera really wanted out of that corner. Whoa. You're getting inventive now, huh? Ooh, getting picked apart, man.
Turn midpoint now for Gamera.
Mjima is getting picked apart limb by limb. All because of round 1 rage explosion.
Shut the hell up, dude.
Oh, nice anti-air.
Yeah, hits him out of the sky with that one.
Oh, yeah, Gamera's like, I got you. Mjima, I mean, I don't doubt him out yet. Mjima's definitely shown us the ability to adjust in the worst situations, really.
It's crazy. He was such a clutch player for, in the past set. But, like, now it seems like, I don't know, man. Gamera just kind of has his number.
Maybe it's just an emotional thing. Like, you see in between matches, he's trying to get out of his own head. He's trying to clear his mind and think about what he has to do. And he might just be looking for that crazy down four opening a little too much. You know, sometimes you just got to play the game. Yeah!
Nice!
Whoa! Caught the back
edge.
And now's a good time to, you know what, he's doing the right thing here. I wouldn't even say back up. Whoa.
Oh, just lets him.
Oh, he didn't give her anything for it. Just a kick.
Shiki does have rage, though. Any good 5B can be confirmed. Nice chase down on the back jump. That could have been it.
Would have been it. And the fact that Mjima did not.
Oh, and there you have it. Gamera is your EVO Japan 2020 Samurai Shodown World Champion.
He is going to the SNK SWC Esports Tour World Finals
in 2 months,
representing Japan.
Oh my goodness, that was such a well-fought top 8 from Gamera. He looked invincible. Like, honestly, it was, I don't know.
That is the power of sticking to the game plan.
Yep.
The entire time, this entire weekend, Gamera was the only player who would not, he wouldn't give up the game plan. He would not divert from what he came here to do.
Yeah. And, you know, I'm glad that he did so well because he plays a very defensive style. Early on, I was thinking that that's kind of how the game would end up shaking out. And right now, it feels like everybody's kind of favoring, like, offensive, like, aggro rush down. Like,
for sure. I mean, it's working, right?
But I think this containment style might be the way that the game evolves in the future. But who knows? We'll see, right?
It's very interesting to think that because at first when you're seeing it, you might think, oh, you know, he's stubborn, you know? Yeah. It's working right now, but eventually it may not work and he won't have anywhere else to go. Yeah. But it didn't have to change. It never had to change.
Yeah, man. Minimize your exposure. Very well played, very compact style. Gamera, our new EVO Japan champion for Samurai Shodown. Very well played from him. I'm so looking forward to seeing more of this guy, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's what I said. Again, these guys need to be able to travel. I think what SNK is doing with the SWC World Tour is a great thing for not only Samurai Shodown players, but KOF players as well. Yeah. And I hope that, you know, if it picks up steam, sponsors look at them, we get to see more of these guys at EVO Worlds, get to see them more at Rev Major, French, whatever is happening. And we got to get out of here, guys. I'm sorry to cut it short, but we had a great time. Hope you had a good time watching Samurai Shodown. I'm going to go get something to drink. Y'all take it easy. How you feeling?
Pretty damn good.
Glad to work with you, man.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for watching, guys.